It is a beautiful Saturday. We're
It's a
coming
great
off
Saturday.
a big Wildcat win. We've got Texas OU right behind us. We've got Texas A&M Bama. We got Rangers, Astros, baseball, all of that, and we are live from Sabo Provisions to hang out with it. So thank y'all so much for joining us. If you don't know, I'm Tyler Lennon. That's Korey Hankins. We got Mandi Mitchell. What's going on, guys?
The Mandi.
How are y'all feeling?
Oh, feel good. Feel good. Great win last night by the
to
Wildcats.
be
It's gonna be
here.
It's awesome to be in here.
Yeah.
I love this place.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I already picked out some shirts that I'm gonna go ahead and purchase after the broadcast.
Had to set a couple aside, huh?
Yeah, just one.
So here in a little
Not too
while, we
much.
will take a tour through the.
Mandy's taking. Yeah,
Yes.
Mandy's gonna take the tour. She's gonna take y'all around the store, kind of show you what you need to be buying, what you need to be purchasing, whether
What
for
you need to do
yourself
is
or
get
for
down
somebody
here
else.
and do it yourself in person.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah,
Beautiful day, the weather. Let's talk about the weather. Right?
Let's start. Let's
This
just.
is
it's
the
finally
old lady
weather.
it's
thing,
the
but
false fall,
it's the fall.
and then
It
it's gonna be
is.
second summer, and then we're gonna kick back into like actual real fall.
I've been waiting for this. It
Yeah.
feels amazing.
I have
Uh-oh,
too,
uh-oh,
and I'm a
uh-oh.
summer girl, but I've been waiting.
We
for
got
this.
Chad with us too.
Chad,
Hi.
got the Texas Rangers hat on?
Yeah.
And I like
I'm
it.
sitting here behind the camera like, there's nothing to do. I'll just come sit down and talk with
love
y'all.
Gotta get busy.
Yeah. What's up?
How are
What's
you
going
feeling about the
on?
Ranger game today?
Yeah, you got the
Oh.
Rangers hat on.
I feel great.
It
I feel
starts
really
in
good.
like an hour.
Yeah, Red River Rivalry's getting ready to
Red
start
River
behind us over
Rivalry's
here.
getting going.
Red River Rivalry.
I think we all had hopes. We talked about this out in the alley a little bit ago. We had all had hopes that Scherzer would be able to throw in the
not
playoffs.
gonna
make it,
yeah.
Not going to be able to do it.
I'm not going to make it.
Unfortunately
but
not.
We just got to. That means we just got to keep winning games.
Yeah,
And we just got to keep
yeah.
playing long enough for him to come back at some
You just
point.
got to keep
do that.
extending the and we talked about this, but the thing is with the Rangers right now is that anything past this point is a pleasant surprise
think
on the
so.
season.
Sure.
You know,
I
do
mean,
we
I would-
want them to go all the way and win the World Series? Absolutely.
I was pretty vocal. I didn't think they would win a game against Tampa.
I think
You were very
Yeah.
vocal about that, and it was very
Even-
disconcerting.
Even after
that-
the first win, you're like, what about now? I'm like, we'll
mean,
see.
a week ago we didn't think they were going to make the playoffs.
That's true.
It was tough. It was
That's
tough.
true. We're just happy to be here.
Have y'all ever already talked about how beautiful the day is outside?
We
Yeah, we spent about a good bit on that.
That's
It was
lovely.
nice.
It's lovely.
It's lovely.
Mandy's using her grown-up words
Yeah,
today.
that was
It's
nice.
It made
lovely.
me smile for sure.
You know what?
The weather.
I love the weather so much, especially when I look at my TXU app and it's not $300 for my electric bill this month.
You've turned into that guy.
Yes.
And there's that.
Every
Hey,
chance he
welcome
gets.
to adulthood.
Yeah, I know.
Tough,
It's
man.
it sends me like the projection every month, and this month it was like, oh man, it's not $800. You know, man, look at this.
It's just a game to see if you can
Yeah.
beat it.
Let's go through predictions for Texas OU real quick.
Do you want to?
got? Who do you got? Texas OU.
Do I care? That's
Wow.
really more
I think
the
you do.
question.
Okay. OU
I think you
Alabama.
do.
I don't really care.
Or,
Do
yeah,
you have any
Alabama.
predictions? Texas OU, what is it? OU?
Boo.
We got
What?
OU.
So you're telling me you'd put money on OU?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. There
Not
we go.
that level of confidence.
Yeah, there we go. Now it's coming together.
I do like the idea that you don't care, though.
I really don't.
Who
I
won
just
last year?
Texas.
I think Texas is
Texas stomped
pretty,
them last year.
Okay.
pretty in pretty good fashion.
Yeah,
last
wherever
year.
Jeremy
Was that last
DeLorge
year or
is.
2 years ago?
I think it was last year.
Was
Let
it?
me look.
It's not that important.
Okay.
It'll be
It's
fun.
a
Wherever
day-
Jeremy DeLorge is right now, he is shaking in his boots. I'll
I
tell
think
you
so.
that
This
much right
is
now.
the day. This is the day. Make no
The Lord
mistake
has
about
made.
it. This is the day that Deuce Young is just going to be quietly over in the corner watching a football game, rooting for OU,
But
knowing,
not saying anything.
knowing nothing good's gonna
He's
come
sneaking
of it.
around Facebook right now. Just,
Yeah, hoping that
Yeah.
nobody
Laying low.
remembers he's an OU fan. Deuce Young is an OU fan.
I think Bam Jackson will remember.
Oh,
I think Bam will know.
That's
That's
exactly
for sure.
Who I thought of.
Yeah.
Bam.
He's gonna have some good stuff out today.
Oh
gosh.
man, and
The game's on live.
yeah,
Yeah.
They kick off here in, about 5 minutes, I think?
yeah. It looks like
So
Pat,
we're gonna be real productive for the next,
Couple
I will
minutes.
be.
yeah,
I'm
Pat,
productive.
Pat took Texas, so I feel good about it. He knows
Do you?
ball.
He knows ball.
He knows ball.
It didn't take us. It didn't take a professional to pick Texas to make me know Texas is going to win.
That's
today.
fair.
Yeah,
It
Pat.
didn't. They're going to win.
Of course,
Well,
Baker
okay, then
took
let's talk
OU.
about you're an A&M fan. How's A&M Bama gonna go?
Yeah,
Well,
let's talk about
like,
something you do
like
care
my
about.
friend back here, I believe in A&M.
Do you believe in the Tooth
I
Fairy
don't
also, or-
know that money is going to be put out
Right.
on that, but I think A&M. You guys were telling me yesterday Vegas it was a pick'em yesterday.
Yeah, so it
and
went from it was -2.5 to open. It went all the way down to a pick'em. Then now it's back up to a Alabama 2.5-point favorite.
I don't. I mean, playing in College Station.
Yeah.
It's Kyle
Yeah, but
Field's
for
a
whatever
different
reason-
place, but Tuscaloosa. I said that before. Tuscaloosa was a different place, and Texas went in there and beat them.
Well, something I was talking about with them on the way to the Wildcat game last night, which we will talk about, but for whatever reason, Kyle Fields is an awesome atmosphere, but A&M has had trouble winning games there for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's true.
And I don't get that because, again,
just
I've only
laid-
been there a
it's
couple.
just
You
laid
did.
out.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah, it's like-
you know,
it's true.
You got me.
You're like,
Good,
yeah.
you got me.
Good point. Good point. Okay,
Howdy.
I want to talk about, or I want to let Mandy talk about, because she mentioned in a text to us yesterday that she was going to bring up Taylor and
Travis.
Our guy Trav. Yeah.
You got the inside scoop on all
Our guy
that? or-
Trav.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Been a huge
Well,
Travis Kelce fan.
Here are my thoughts.
Did she put him on the map? Some are
She
saying.
needed to.
Taylor can do stuff. That stuff happens. But I will say this. I already knew who he was.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
For sure.
For sure.
I do think, but my problem with all this is I do think they're putting too much on her doing those games. I mean,
The NFL is
it's too much.
squarely using this as a publicity and marketing
Yes.
stunt.
Well, even
and,
Travis said
and
that.
not to say,
He
not
did.
To, and
He
let-
did.
Well, is it possible that the whole relationship
a
was brought
fugazi.
together? It's a fugazi.
It's a
And
fugazi.
that's
It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi.
I'm
It's huge.
kind of curious about that.
Yeah,
what's going to
it's-
happen? And will it all fall out Super Bowl-ish?
Here's kinda where
Is
I'm
that
at.
when,
Or will
what
she
they're
end up?
building up to?
Will she end up as a
Philly fan.
minority owner of the
She's a
Chiefs?
Philly fan too,
Nah,
so
She is a
Nashville.
Philly fan.
the Tennessee Titans?
jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I just think with Taylor, whether it be Kanye West or Travis Kelce, there's been guys make her famous for her entire life.
For all of my Taylor Swift
Well-
fans, I didn't say that.
That's right.
I've got
completely
two that I
disagree,
know that I
Corey.
send every
Completely
meme that I
Completely
find.
disagree.
This is Korey and
Sometimes
Korey
I
only.
wonder
That's
why
right.
you let me be the host of all these things, and now I
It's
understand.
that reason right there, Tyler.
That y'all get
I
stuff
get
thrown
it.
at you on the streets, you're going to if you keep that up.
The
Corey.
voice of reason is here, and
That's
that's,
why-
scary.
Swifties are going
Do
to
you
get us
know what
canceled so
Swifties
fast.
do to people?
Swifties will
that are
cancel.
So much so
naysayers?
that I go so far out of my way not to tweet about her. I don't want that
Don't
smoke.
do it.
Don't want those
You're
problems.
setting yourself up.
Well,
for
now we know
horrible
why I don't
things.
get to be behind the mic. I'm
Stay
always
away
behind the
from
cameras.
Swifties.
I will
What is
say, I
that?
feel like this is just a ploy to get her to do the Super Bowl soon, right?
Yeah, it's got to be.
I mean, and I'm fine with
Now, we
it.
lucked out. We get Usher this year, which is amazing. I can't wait
heard
for that.
Love it.
Could you
gonna be
imagine
dope.
if
I think that's a
Travis
good
is in the
choice.
Super Bowl when she's performing and there's still a couple?
There's a
That
very
would be
strong
really
chance
cool.
that would be
Very
the
strong
case.
chance.
And he
Yeah.
comes out during halftime
Yeah.
to do a bit with her.
Throws a friendship bracelet to her,
He's not like getting ready for the
No.
second half of the game.
Well, they
or
don't
I
anything.
think
they
his
don't make
brother will
halftime
not let him do
adjustments.
that. I think his brother is the voice of reason.
I
and
think
he's
so.
Oh,
gonna be like,
absolutely. He's the voice of
Have a
reason in
seat.
that relationship.
Jason Kelsey is the me. Travis Kelsey is the
Is the
Corey.
Corey?
Dude, did you see the clip out of his
It's a
documentary
great-
when his
I'm not
daughter
watching
was
that
like,
documentary.
his
Oh,
daughter
got
was
to.
like,
I don't.
you didn't win the Super Bowl, Daddy. Uncle Travie won the Super
Yes.
Bowl, and he's like, yeah, Uncle Travie won the game. We're still happy for him, and I'm just like, oh, dude,
I know.
that's tough.
I loved that whole documentary. Did you watch that?
I have not watched.
Oh, it's fantastic.
it's solid.
What's it on?
Amazon.
Prime.
So there's the theory that they had their documentary coming out on Prime.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift has hers,
On
and then
Netflix.
Thursday Night Football hers airs the night after the Chiefs play on Prime on Thursday Night Football.
Interesting. I'm telling
See,
you, it's a marketing ploy,
fugazi.
and it's working.
I'm
It's
with
working
you.
for
you,
sure.
You would
Working.
think
Whether it's
Chris
annoying or not, it's
Kardashian-
working.
Chris is working there.
Oh, he's working
She's
She's
angles.
trying to figure out how
Chris,
they can get in
what's
there.
her name? Kris
Jenner.
Jenner.
Yeah.
Kris Jenner.
Jenner.
She's like got to be weaseling behind the scenes with them.
Oh,
She's-
somebody's
they're
She's
doing
got
it
something
right.
big in the
There
works.
is got to be also a huge spike in in viewing
There is.
viewership
Yeah.
over
There
the
is.
last 2 weeks.
There's-
And with teeny boppers, the Swifties
Yeah.
Sure,
are coming
yeah.
in.
I didn't
Women in
call
every
you a teeny
demographic has
bopper.
gone up by like 50,
it's nuts.
60%.
I did
It's
not
wild,
call
yeah.
you a teeny bopper. She
I
did.
mean, I
I've never
consider
even
myself a
used the word
Swiftie.
teeny bopper. No,
Well,
that wasn't in
I've
my
used that
vocabulary.
word. I just
Did
didn't use
y'all
it
see
today.
though that someone snapped a photo of a 20-something-year-old girl who may not know anything about football and had a Kelsey jersey on, but it was spelled wrong. It was
Oh.
spelled K-E-L-S-E-Y.
That's rough.
That
And
makes
they're
me
like,
happy.
okay, come on.
Okay, let's move on with
At
let's-
least take the shirt off.
That makes me happy.
I can't pull it up, but there was a picture taken when at the first game that she was at with the Chiefs game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did I show you this? I showed you
think so.
this.
Rangers in a rain delay.
Okay.
Wait,
good.
what?
So they're in rain delay. Rangers in a rain delay.
Rangers in a rain delay. So there's a picture taken from the stands back up to Taylor Swift's box, and she's up there cheering and doing her thing. And there's a dude sitting in a row right in front
Yes.
of the box, looks just like Weber Ninja.
Yeah.
Looks just
Oh,
like
yeah.
Brandon Williams.
Oh my
Y'all didn't
gosh.
tell me we were
Just
watching the
like-
LSU
I'm
game.
about to say
on here.
LSU game's
Dude.
on behind you
About
right
to
now.
get nothing done. Here we go.
Oh,
Go
my
Tigers.
Where did Texas OU go?
I'm about to.
I think everyone realized. I'm not even.
They already figured it out.
So if you go and find that picture, he's wearing sunglasses and he's got Woody. And
We're getting it fixed.
Promise
That's
you,
awesome.
I promise
We're on
you,
it, baby.
You thought it was
Or
him.
no, I thought you were doing
looks
it.
just like it.
Okay.
It's almost like he photoshopped himself in.
I
And
thought he
Woody
did.
is like Woody's known for doing that,
Right.
Like
Oh.
photoshopping himself into places.
Okay, I'm loving that.
And if you go, I'll find it or somebody find it. It's hilarious. Go
genuinely
look for
hilarious.
it.
Speaking of, it's a big
Looks
day for Woody
amazing.
today. Yeah.
Woody's
competing. He's
Yeah.
going for it.
and not only
Woody,
is Woody competing,
the whole 903 Steak Mafia.
they
over
are.
there.
You
Yeah,
got
Chad,
Logan,
tell the
Woody.
people that don't know what all's going
It's
on.
an
Yeah.
inside
So
job.
down
They're all fighting each other.
downtown on the square here in Sulphur Springs, the Cattleman's. I'm gonna mess this name up. It's really long.
The Ribeye Roundup.
Cattleman's Ribeye Roundup Classic. I know there's a classic.
Yes,
in there
Yeah.
there is a
somewhere, right?
I think it's
so it's
Net
at
Bio.
the Cattleman's Classic Ribeye Roundup.
NetBio.
Net Bio. All of those words are in the name.
Yeah, you just gotta
of this.
fix, like,
So
put them together in a
Do what
certain
you
way.
will.
we know our friend Logan Vaughn with Table
The
Leaf
word
is down
jumble.
there. We know that Brad Morris is competing.
Okay.
We
Oh,
I didn't know Brad was
that,
competing.
we know that Woody is competing. We know I got a friend Lance. It's got a lot of guys down there that are competing. It is a steak contest, and it's also a great opportunity for the community to come down and eat on some good steaks.
Delicious
There's
steak.
a great concert tonight. And then the coolest thing, this is what I love. Woody's in part. He's kind of heading this up. It's the kids.
Yes, they get a
They get a Weber.
Weber,
24, I think
Oh, no way.
24-inch
Yep.
Weber if they win. But there's a kids competition from like mess this up 7 to 12 years old. I don't know.
I love that.
It's really cool and it's
7-year-olds
happening.
out there making steaks.
And you know
Some
they're
of 'em
way
are
better than what we're
dogs.
doing.
That's wild.
Some of them are
Seriously, dude.
Oh,
dogs.
That's awesome.
Seriously. So
That is
there's
wild.
that's going on downtown. This would be a great opportunity for you. It's a beautiful day.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
out of
If
your
you're not-
house.
if you're not getting
come
out of the house,
downtown.
Go touch grass. Chad just told you
Touch
all
grass.
to go touch grass.
Dude,
okay?
go touch grass.
Get out of the house.
Don't do
Definitely
anything-
get
don't
that
do-
vitamin D,
Yes.
but feeling great.
Yeah, don't do anything else with grass. Just touch it and then have fun, and it'll be a great day.
Oh
So,
yeah, for sure.
I enjoyed getting to hang out with y'all.
Yeah, it
for
was
Yeah,
nice.
thanks for sitting down with us.
10, 15 minutes.
Here in just a minute,
Love
we're going to
it.
get Ethan and Cody in here, I think. Tell us more about Sabo. We can go ahead and do that if y'all
Yeah,
want
if you
to.
want to go and grab them.
You want to?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
All right, cool.
I think you should.
For anyone
All
that.
right, let me introduce. Can
Yeah,
I introduce?
Yeah, I would
Do you
love it.
mind?
I would love it.
All right.
What?
We've got our friends, the owners of this incredible establishment, Sabo Provisions. They've invited us in. They've let us take over their place for a couple of hours, and they are going to they're going to sit down with the guys here and talk about the store. Later in the show, Mandy and I are going to kind of wander around, show you what's going on in the store. If you've never been in here, get in here. If you have been in here,
wow.
They
They
pick
what
him
just
off?
happened? What
In
happened?
the first minute of the
Oh,
game.
Quinn Ewers just threw a pick.
Uh-oh.
First minute of the game.
Dude, Sean is about to just say.
If I hear
Told you.
clapping behind me, it's not good.
All right.
Stay facing forward.
not
I'll
good.
tell you
Fellas.
what's going on back there.
Thank you.
Again, like he said, don't go anywhere. We're got to hang out with Cody and
Yeah.
Ethan, and then Mandy's going to take us on a little tour of the store. Get everyone situated. Get you unmuted here. Gotcha. What's going on, guys?
Nothing much.
Oh, heck yeah.
So
Good to see
Chad
y'all.
kind of already did an introduction, but we're going to let y'all introduce yourselves. We got Cody and Ethan from Sabo Provisions. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, if you don't mind, or about the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically the store is a men's general store, like we classify it. So we carry everything from like men's clothing, leather goods, barbecue items, skincare, anything like that, candles and stuff like that. Kind of what men are focused on, are also trying to open up their experience to different things as well too, like skincare
The finer
products.
things in life.
Yeah, the finer things in life. We also carry cigars. We do complimentary whiskey for when guys come in and shop, just to kind of get them a little more comfortable in a comfortable setting. But I think the cool thing about our business is that we have a thing called Husband Daycare.
Yeah.
So it's kind of went around town. It's a place, basically, it's a lounge for guys to come, hang out, make connections with other people, other men in town. So we have like contractors, realtors that come here, do work, bring their friends, watch the game like we're doing today. But then also give them the chance to get their beard washed, get hand and facial treatments, which is not very common with guys typically, but give them a place that they're comfortable to do so.
Well, I know there's been a couple times that I've stopped in just to kind of talk to y'all real quick, and there's been 3, 4, 5 guys chilling around the table, talking, doing work and just hanging out. And I mean, that's awesome. Like the Husband Daycare is really dope. So how'd y'all kind of land in Sulphur Springs? Like, what got y'all here?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Sulphur Springs, born and raised. So I went to school in Sawtello.
Go Lions.
Go Lions, yeah. So moved away to go to college, went to Austin.
Oh, you on the board first.
Yeah, I'm ahead of these guys behind me. They're
Oh,
about
are
to
you
start
really?
clapping, yeah.
Oh,
3,
Yeah.
2,
Anyway, sorry to
One.
interrupt.
and there it
There it
is.
is.
There it is.
There it is. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
My
you're
bad.
good. No. So went to school for Austin, and that's where I met Ethan, and then we decided to come back home.
Nathan, when he said, "Hey, let's go back to Sulphur Springs," you were like, "Sulphur what?"
Well, yeah, I was like, okay. So I'm originally from a town called Rockdale. It's right outside of Austin. It's smaller than Sulphur Springs, so moving here wasn't a bad thing because I feel like Sulphur Springs, it's a bigger community, and they're really, really community focused here. Rockdale, it wasn't as community focused.
Yeah.
Football was a big thing, Friday Night Lights, of course, but when I moved into Austin, life changed for me. Things were a lot different, and then we moved to Dallas first. When we left Dallas, we came here, but when he was saying, "Hey, do you want to move back to my hometown?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, maybe so." Because
Let me think about it.
yeah, because I thought about it, but then I was like, "Yeah, we could go down there because, it's a smaller, quieter area. I've been living in the city for a while, and I was like, okay, it's time for some peace and quiet, and
Yep.
we get the peace and quiet out here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all are, like you said, in your hometown of Rockdale, like Friday Night Lights is a big deal. For y'all, it's a big deal too. Y'all are supporters of the WILDCATS,
Yeah.
supporters of the broadcast. What does it mean for y'all to kind of support not only the hometown football team, but also these, homecoming shirts that are for sale right now, that 10% of each sale goes back to the Blue Blazes? Kind
Got
of
another
like,
one right here. Show 'em
oh,
off.
yeah. Here we go. That's a better shot. So these, you've got a white one. It's kind of like a creamy white, and then you have a gray right here. They're both for sale here at Sabo's.
Find them only here, right?
Yeah, only. They're exclusively here, and then also 10% of the of all the sales of these shirts go straight back into the Blue Blazes, correct?
Correct.
Which is super cool.
Correct. And the reason we chose the Blue Blazes is because our niece, Peyton, she was a Blue Blaze back in the day.
Oh, yes.
And when I came up here to visit all the time, we would go to the games we would watch, and I was really impressed, and I realized that they need the funding. So we stepped in, and we were like, we're going to do something about it. I will say that this is our second round of shirts that we've had. We've already gone through one round. And we are going to match whatever they raise. We're going to match it. Sabo Provisions is going to match it.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. That is awesome. So, not only are y'all an amazing place to shop, you do a lot for the community. And is that kind of like in Sulphur Springs, we hear that a lot, that community is a big deal.
That is something we talk about a lot
Yes.
on broadcast and everything, but because of how true it is, I feel like
Yeah.
you see that a lot.
But not only in Sulphur Springs, but also here at Sabo, that's kind of the vein that's running through this place is this isn't just a place to shop, it's a place to find community and to hang out and
Correct.
to just be, Is that kind of what y'all are trying to build here at Sabo Provisions?
It is, and like what we've done too is like the brands that we brought in here. Every brand they donate back to the community, whether it's Sulphur Springs or whether it's in their community. Like 903 Inc. So with their firefighters,
That's Justin Cameron, correct?
yes. And so basically they're firefighters, and they're wanting to create a foundation for this company to where all their proceeds will go to helping local fire departments here in Hopkins County.
Wow.
Yeah, so we want more vendors like that still match, what we represent here, but we want our store to be a community store.
Yeah.
We're not just selling just random apparel and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, you're not just getting a shirt; you're also supporting a cause that
Correct.
directly benefits the community. Man, that's
And-
awesome.
And when we started Sabo Provisions, our big focus is that we wanted to keep as local as possible. So when you come in here, you see some of our brands like Fire & Co., which is Riley Tatum.
Which is amazing, by the way.
It is.
It is so good.
It is.
Yeah, so like having his barbecue sauce, seasonings, smoked cheeses. We also have other ones like Seatland Cattle, which is a cattle company in Como. But we try to keep all of our brands local to Hopkins County or right outside of it. And then if we can do that, we try to stay within Texas as well, too. So we want to keep it very
Or people
close to
that you
home.
know too.
Or people we know,
Yeah.
yeah. Like salsa we have. So a good friend
Which-
of mine I went to school with from San Angelo, they started a salsa company, which we have here. You can try on our all of our food we have today. But yeah, great things, really curated, crafted items. But trying to keep it close to the community as possible, give back as much as possible. Ethan and I are so involved with the community as well, too. So what we do here is, we try to give a vessel for community entrepreneurs to kind of sell their things and show who they are and really keep growing it that way.
Yeah.
Keep it rotating.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of curious. Obviously, that's the vision y'all have and are doing a great job of implementing that. But how did y'all come about having that vision? Is that something you had always kind of wanted to do, or how did that come about?
Yeah, it's something we've always wanted to do. I mean, we've always been passionate in the community. Whenever I was in Austin, I was really strong within the interior design world, that's my day job that I do, and giving back to the community as much as possible. So when we were there, we always saw these companies that did that and gave back. So when we came back here, like, let's do that. I mean, Sulphur Springs is community-driven as it is.
Yeah.
So why not make a store that is completely driven by the community, giving back as much as possible, and really taking what we're earning and just giving it back and just making it full cycle completely.
So Cody's being a little modest over here. Why don't you tell them what you did in Austin on the east side, the Women and Children's Center?
Yeah, so when I was in Austin, so I was basically chair of ASID, the Austin design community for there. So ASID is American Society of Interior Designers, which is the national organization. So when I was chair for there, I basically helped out for our give back we do every year. And I partnered with the Salvation Army, and we helped build a 54,000 square foot women's shelter on the east side to kind of give a place for them to kind of retreat to, get away from downtown where it's a lot of chaos,
Right.
and having them have some extended living as well to get them back on their feet.
That's awesome.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that was a really big project for him. It was his first really big into the community, and I think that really lit a fire.
Kind of sparked something.
Yeah, it did. And everywhere we've gone, we've gotten really active in the community.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's really, I mean, Sulphur Springs is one of those places where the sense of community runs so deep in everything that goes on in this community. You know, you got Bright Star Baseball, you've got all the stuff that we do with Chad's Media, where it's live streaming the game, doing videos and stuff, and I mean, that is a big thing about Sulphur Springs that we hear a lot is, that sense of community.
Yeah, and so my part of it is, I'm so community driven because since I was 14 years old, I've been active in politics. That's been my life. And I took a break about 2 years ago to help, we wanted to start something here. And so that's part of me. I've always wanted to be active and help the country, but also, in our local communities because it starts in the community first.
Yeah.
No matter what, it starts locally, no matter where you're at.
Love it.
Do you also think being right here on the square it feels like you're right,
You're
in
the
the middle
epicenter of
it?
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, this is home base.
Heck yeah, it is.
How not I don't want to say important, but how nice was it for y'all to have gotten a spot here on the square and everything?
I think it was great, yeah, to have the opportunity to find a place that was basically the center hub of Sulphur Springs or Hopkins County in general was monumental for us to kind of have our mission of what we want to do and be a central point that people can come and access our things that we've gathered or met and brought, and just have a place to come and create that in the hub of Hopkins County and Sulphur Springs.
Which, before we go any further, I do want to talk more about the store, but I'm noticing an Astro jersey over here and a Ranger hat.
Yeah, it's good.
How are we?
House
y'all
divided
feeling
over
right
here.
Now?
Hide the trash cans. Everybody, make sure we don't have any.
Let's get the garbage out of the way. How are the Astros? How are we feeling? How are we?
Let's get the elephant in the room out of here.
But didn't y'all go to 2 World Series and lose both of them back
to
back?
Getting strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
Even if we have to cheat to win, we still win, right?
Exactly.
I understand that. If we're being honest,
is it worth it though? Is it worth it?
As someone who has only known pain and suffering, yeah, I feel like it has to be worth it. I can't speak from experience. I've never seen my teams win, but it feels like it'd be worth it.
The word freeze just kind of gets you. I'm sorry.
Just ruined my day on air. Love that.
Let me be honest with y'all. So my entire life, I've been an Astros fan. I was born and raised in Houston, and I've waited my entire life to see them win a World Series, and then they win it, and it's the greatest year of my life. I mean, we were living in Austin, and it was great. And then when the cheating stuff happened, it was downhill for me. I was like, wow, they really are sorry. But then last year, I'm like, okay, we're good now.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
So you were definitely there for the Biggio, Berkman, Bagwell days and all of that.
Yeah.
Did you have any favorite Astros from that era?
So Bagwell. So when I was in the Pony League, my team was always the Twins. I don't know why. But I was always first baseman, and it was because of Bagwell's the reason I was first baseman.
Nice.
I love playing first base.
He also had the super cool batting stance. Did you try to imitate the batting stance? No, it was a bit too much.
No, but I will tell you this. So my dad actually owns a piece of Craig Biggio's 3,000th hit bat.
Oh, no way.
Because when he hit the 3,000th hit, it shattered, and my dad went to an auction, and he actually purchased a piece of it. So it's in my bedroom in my dad's house.
That is part of why I've always hated that we have to hate the Astros now, because at that time, they're a National League team,
right,
and they're a Texas team, so there's no reason to not like them. And Berkman and Biggio and all those guys were so likable, I feel like.
Well, I was even telling Chad this morning, it was at the end of the day, the Rangers and the Astros have a connection, and that's Nolan Ryan.
True.
Yeah.
There will be nobody like Nolan Ryan ever. You know, that's the connection that we have. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're all fans of Nolan Ryan.
Right.
Yeah,
So
It was funny to watch kind of that rivalry start because especially at that time, still am, but like very big on Twitter, and the two fan bases are colliding for the first time because there was no reason not to. And of course, the Rangers had been on top, like you're saying, they'd been to 2 World Series. We're still winning the division every year.
Yes.
And then the Astros start coming out of nowhere,
Yes.
and I mean, just completely.
Yeah, because they used to be like the laughing stock. Like the Astros used to
There
be
was
terrible.
a strong.
The
There was a long
Lastros.
period of
The
time.
Lastros.
There was a long period of time that when they would play in Houston. They would be cheering for the Rangers and Astros in Houston, and fans are cheering for the Rangers, and like it changed quickly.
Wow.
It
Yeah,
did.
real quick.
But it's got to be very rewarding to have been there through all of that.
It has been. And then going from, you know, into Minute Maid Park, you know, when they built
Waiting
Minute
for
Maid
the
Park, that was a
reaction.
big thing for us. You know, as
watch
kids,
that
we
right
got to watch
there.
something really cool.
Right.
So, yeah, Minute Maid Park, it's an experience.
Well, how are you feeling about this ALDS against the Twins, against
Twins?
your former
Let's
team,
go,
the
baby.
Twins?
I'm very confident. I'm
Are
very
you?
confident. Oh, yeah. I'm very confident.
Corey, how are we feeling as Ranger fans
Well-
over here? As
oh,
someone who's
oh,
been a
sorry.
Ranger fan for 4 or 5 months now.
Well, I started real
He
real
hopped on
good.
this year. He did.
I hopped on real good at the first start of the season. Then they played 400 games. They kind of lost me a little bit in
He
the
got
middle.
to experience a full baseball season for the first time. You're
I-
locked in for a month or two, and then you're
Yeah.
like, all right,
Oh,
let's
this I jumped in real strong in this last month, and I'll tell you. So, I've jumped into playoff hockey now with the Stars, which
Yes.
is
I love the Stars.
amazing. And then now I've jumped into the last month of the season, baseball, and dude, it is phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's
playoff
insane.
baseball is. I mean, we say
Like-
the same thing about like playoff hockey, but you get to playoff baseball, and it's so
It's
much
crazy
fun.
in baseball when the games start mattering. You know, it's like, whoa,
does.
this actually has bearing now.
If both win and we get a Rangers Astros ALCS, is there going to be
Oh.
some tension, or how's it?
Hey,
How's
you're gonna
that?
have to rent a house, like an apartment down here.
you
Yeah,
probably
I got a sofa.
yeah, you got
right
the
here.
sofa. Yeah. How long you been up here at the shop? It's a couple weeks. You know.
Yeah, you
Waiting for
know.
this series to be over with.
Well, it was really fun because, you know, during regular season, it was like
baby,
we
go.
just swept the Rangers, and,
Uh-huh.
and it was great. But at the house, he's
Oh,
like,
dude.
shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay.
We're still
Don't
first in
wanna
the
hear it.
division. You know.
Don't want to hear it today.
Well, now you're not. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bummer. Had first
We
place
re-
of the
yeah,
division the
really
whole
thought-
season,
Really thought we were gonna squeak
and then
that
somehow
out.
don't
Yes.
win the division on the final day of the season. That's, I mean, for bragging rights alone, I know you felt good about that.
I did. I definitely felt great, and I definitely rubbed it in his face too.
Oh, I bet you did.
For a very short period of time.
Sorry, we lost our camera for a second.
Welcome to Sabo Provisions, where we go above and beyond to create an extraordinary shopping experience for our valued customers. Our store is not your ordinary men's boutique. It's a paradise for the modern gentleman seeking style, relaxation, and enjoyment all in one place. Step inside and discover a carefully curated selection of Texas-made products and unique vintage attire that exudes charm and character. Kick back and relax in our exclusive men's lounge and take advantage of our top-notch grooming services. Our team aims to create a perfect spot for camaraderie and relaxation. So, whether you're looking to elevate your wardrobe or want to indulge in a little pampering, Sabo Provisions is the place to be.
Look at that dress. It is beautiful. Ladies, do we really want to drag our husbands out with us to do this? Thankfully, there's a solution. It's called Sabo Provisions. And I mean, we all know we want to be doing something more like this. While he would rather be doing this. Look, we all need our date nights and our lovey time with our spouses. But damn, sometimes I just want to be left alone, you know?
Hey,
Well, so do you.
yeah, you're right.
So the next time that you want to spend some time away from each other, just drop him off at Sabo. It's like a husband daycare. See, and they get to interact with other husbands. That promotes and encourages emotional development. And best of all, you don't have to worry about your husband coming home and smelling like a man cave. Sabo's grooming services and Texas brands keep your man looking his best. So what are you waiting for? Look at this distinguished gentleman. So come check out Sabo Provisions. It can help you, your husband, and maybe that little dry spell that you're going through.
And then
And we're back. A couple little technical difficulties right now, but nothing we can't handle, you know. So we've talked a lot about the store, talked a lot about y'all, we talked about the Astros. But I think it's time. We're going to send Chad and Mandy to take a little tour of the store. How about that? We're going to step away for
real
just
quick
a little
before we
bit.
do. I want to thank both of y'all. One for
Yeah,
having
that was
us, but also
awesome.
for coming on, joining us, telling us about the store. And after we do a tour, hopefully we can get y'all back on here before the end of the day. We'll be here from 11 to 1, but y'all come out, hang out for the rest of the day.
Yeah, y'all don't go anywhere because I definitely want to get y'all back on the air and talk about more about the Rangers and the Astros and kind of what y'all are doing out here. So, Chad, we're going to let you take it away and go ahead and hit that tour.
On camera. I like the risk that's involved with that. I know everyone that knows me feels that. Okay, live at Sabo Provisions. I'm really excited you guys asked me to be here today. I normally don't get involved with all of our sports stuff, but, you know, I know a little bit about a little bit, so it went well. What I do know a lot about is great products. Kind of a little bit of a product snob myself, and so these guys, they're doing the thing here. Absolutely love what these products. I want to talk a couple of things. First, let's talk about the chamber. They're actually at Sabo Provisions. They're the new chamber store. So we're going to have all of the Hopkins County Stew Contest, all of the 75482 products. You are going to be able to get your Stew Contest tickets here as well. That's great to know. Look at this vintage shirt right here, and I wish I had gotten that out, but I'm obviously, guys, you know, vintage, especially like us that are born and raised here. We've been through all of the decades. I love it when they bring stuff back. And speaking of bringing stuff back, and I know the guys did already talk about this, but this design, which is exclusive here at Sabo, this is based off one of the helmets from the 70s, I believe, which, come on, I love stuff like this. You've got to. We've got to bring back the oldies. Vintage, it's it. It's it. Have it in gray. A lot of people don't know that unless they've been in. I know the white's been all over the place. Love it in gray. Come get one of these. Of course, you know, homecoming is next week, so we're going to have a lot of activities going on in Sulphur Springs. This is a perfect item to add to your closet. 10% is going to these Blue Blazes. And obviously, you know, we love to support our kids here in town, all of us. So come check this out. Come grab one of these this week. So you've got it for school, for us parents to wear all next week. Sounds like something's going on with the game back there. We'll figure out what that is shortly. Okay, this, and I just now became aware of this because Chad has one in his truck, and I did notice that it smelled amazing when you were showing me something. Check out this car air freshener. Drift. It's wood. This is a magnet. Just put it up on your visor.
Change those out about every 30 days.
Yeah.
Is what they're supposed to last. So
Last about a month.
Comes off of it.
The wood comes off.
That's the.
So this is what you buy the refill here. Get that bad boy back on there. I love these scents. What do we have? Teak, Grove, Cabana. I'm going to be leaving with 2 of these today. I know that. One for my car and one for Andy's truck. Really cool product here. Golf shirts. As we know, I'm a golfer now, and my husband's golfing a lot. Look at these. I love this. Iron Oak. Really cool brand. Got some great golf shirts. Here's a Sabo exclusive as well. This is their brand. Love this shirt. They actually gave us each one of these shirts today, so you'll see us sporting that, which was very, very kind of them. Really cool. Okay, we've got more golf shirts. Let's see. Oh, I know, right here. And another thing about Sabo, and I know they said this earlier, they're trying to get vendors in here that are locals. Texas, and really pushing locals. This leather is made in Hopkins County, Commerce to be exact. Got some really neat pieces. Love the belt, of course. Got some knife holders, wallets. And I can smell this through the glass, and I love it. I love it very much. Got some more leather here, and I believe this is coming from Plano.
Yeah, she's from Plano.
Sully and Proper, and this all looks very nice as well. Really cool.
Little bowls, like end tables.
Yeah, and I love this for change, for jewelry,
Yep.
some place to throw your keys when you come in. It's a neat look. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, I know. They were talking about some of their different sauces, salsa, jelly. Oh, yes, it's all right here. And they've got a table. We've been snacking nonstop. It's all delicious. And again, all Texas brands. Look at this. Okay, guys. Now, y'all.
Fire and Co. That's Riley and Hannah Tate.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
yeah.
Oh, fantastic. And I love the name. Uh-oh. Game again. Okay. Charcuterie boards. Obvi, we could all live off of them. Me especially. Look at this cheese. Hi. Hello. How are you? Okay, check out the cheese. Smoked white cheese, smoked Jello cheese, smoked mozzarella. This will be on our next board. And you guys know who I'm talking to. Love it. Okay, here's something that was really cool that we talked about yesterday. This 903 Inc. This is a group of firemen, local firemen, started this brand, giving back to local fire stations. Really neat. They've got some cool designs. Muscles and mustaches. 903.
Love it.
I love it as well. They're very cool. Great cause as well. This is another thing I want to show you. I also want to talk about, and I don't believe the guys really hit on this, but let me grab this. The husband daycare. If you have seen the comedic genius that we put out for Sabo about the husband daycare. Concept's fantastic. I'm fully on board with it. We love to hang out with our girlfriends. We've got to find a place for them. We've got to find a place for the guys to go, and this is it. If you love, well, let me ask you this, men out there, and wives, does your husband like beer? Does your husband like cigars? Probably. You're going to want to come here. You're going to want to let them hang out. With the starter pack, just alone, you're getting 2 free beers per day. There you go, guys. Check this out. 2 free beers, 15% off in-store and online. They're hosting some really cool events. You're going to get access to 2 events per year. And also early access to their new items. They've got levels going up. We've got a pro, we've got a premium. Just depends on what you're in store for. I definitely want to take us to the back. I want to show you the lounge area. I also want to show you the esthetician space. And let's talk to them because they're here today. I want to talk about what they're doing. And they're on to something. I'll just put it that way. Lounge area, guys. Here's our guys again.
Texas just scored.
I wanted to know what's going on. I could tell something big was happening.
Texas just scored. They blocked a punt. And
perfect.
Tied up. To the dismay of everybody else sitting behind me.
Uh-oh. Okay. Lounge area, guys. This is where you're going to come get your beers. You're gonna hit some games. Okay, let's talk to the estheticians. Hey, guys. How are y'all? Look how beautiful their space is. Samantha and Nikki.
Yes.
Okay, nice to meet y'all. I'm Mandy. Okay, tell us a little bit about what you've got going on in here.
Yes, of course. So, like she said, my name is Samantha Slovak. I'm not from here. I'm actually from Ennis, but I travel everywhere. I'm sorry.
Is that me?
Yes, it really. It's
sorry.
like
Oh, it was your phone.
Come get a facial. Yes. So I travel everywhere with Nikki. Sabo is actually one of the places that we come to, and we go to Cooper as well, and then we actually just travel everywhere and do travel parties. So you can book with us, but we love coming here to Sabo. Oh my goodness! So
The guys are awesome.
they are so awesome. This is actually, no offense to anybody else, but this is our funnest place. We
I
love
believe that.
coming here.
Yeah, I
It's our
believe that.
favorite. And I mean, we love working with ladies, but we really want the guys to just don't be afraid, branch out. It's okay to treat yourself. Like Cody says, it's a daddy daycare.
Yeah, love it.
Husband daycare.
Yep.
So drop off, come. I mean, they work so hard. Everybody calls them their breadwinners. So come and treat yourself. Those hardworking, manly hands. We give you get facials, but come, we'll massage your hands, treat your beard, treat your face. Just come, grab a beer, relax, and we will help you. You know, we do hydrofacials. We do dermaplaning, and that's just with a straight blade razor to get all that extra hair off, dead skin. It just is amazing for your pores.
People that have not had a dermaplane, guys, and women as well,
It's life-changing.
it's a game changer.
It is.
Changes your entire face, in my
It
opinion.
really does, yes.
I love it.
Yes, it's amazing. And then Nikki, of course, if I don't have any facial expressions, it's because of her.
And you wanted it that way.
I'm like, hey, can you make me frozen?
All things injectable. That's
Yes.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Okay, well, that's something I want to talk about. Okay. Some guys have a little misconception maybe about Botox. I think that it's perfectly fine. I think that they, I would love to see more men be okay with it and just know, hey, I'm not going to lie. When I can leave my salon after things happen, after the magic happens, my husband is always like, you're looking fab. What's going on? And I'm like, you could too, buddy. All you got to do is come with me.
Right.
Yep.
So-
it's all about prevention, really.
That's right.
I mean, and it's preventive care for yourself because over time, those wrinkles that you are moving all the time, droopy eyelids, things like that, you can prevent those surgeries later on down the road from having the droopy eyelids, not being able to open your eyes, this sagging a lot. It's just a lot. It's just prevention, really.
Yeah.
So it's great.
It's wonderful. Have you been surprised how many men are ready for it?
Actually, yes.
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
I love it.
Hey, that's why we've been calling it Bro Talks.
Yes. it's
Okay, I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
I love it. Bro Talks, that's perfect. Well, Chad, are you ready? Let's get somebody in this chair, guys.
You want to throw it back to them?
Yes, let's go back to the guys. We need to hear what's going on with these games in here, obviously. Guys, I'm really glad to meet you.
And we're back. We're back here. A lot has happened behind us.
A lot.
Thank you.
Most
Lord.
notably, we got Slade in the building
Yeah,
now.
Slade's
so.
here now. So that's awesome. But okay. Yeah. Let me get there. Let's
Go back to
All right, we're back to chat
Okay.
now.
We're back. Okay, we're going to hear from Ethan. Brand new humidor. Okay, walk-in humidor.
This is not like a small one.
This is it, guys. Okay, look how beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Ethan. Oh, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, so
The smell.
it smells great.
It smells awesome.
Tell us what this is.
So basically, this is our new walk-in humidor. We just had it completed yesterday. I have the racks on their way. We're going to fill this entire place with cigars. We're going to have a little bench, and we're going to have different little odd end things for guys. It's definitely the first of its kind in Sulphur Springs. I can tell you that.
Oh, absolutely.
It is.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we had this sliding door on here for now, but we ordered a new pocket door that's going to be a glass door that slides that keeps all the humidity in here. But yeah, this is something new. We're changing the game here.
Agree. This is a definite drawing point to get over here to the men's daycare for sure.
Yeah, we definitely. Oh, we're going back.
And we're back, Korey. Like you said, there's a lot going on in the Texas OU game.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
trying to keep up with it.
It's
but
more squirrely than a bird feeder right now. I'll tell you that much. Like it is, it's wild. So obviously, Quinn Ewers has thrown 2 picks already.
two picks.
2 picks.
This
One-
game's been on for 45 minutes, and we are almost halfway through the first quarter.
It's getting wild. So he's thrown 2 picks already. But they also almost fumbled the ball. Texas did.
And
got
then-
away from that. And so Quinn Ewers threw a pick in the end zone and going into the end zone. Backed OU up. Defense held. Blocked punt. Recovered for a touchdown. And out of all that, it is now 8:36 left in the first quarter, and it's tied 7-7. So, but that's the Red River rivalry for you, you know?
Yeah,
It's it's squirrely.
It would be wild if it weren't wild.
So,
you know? Before we go any further, going to talk a lot of college football, a lot of NFL, a lot of Major League Baseball today. But huge win for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats last night. They win the district opener, I believe, 36-7 was the final score.
yes, very big win.
By
for
the way, I want to
Wildcats.
give another shout out to Coach Mo, Principal Mohan. Coach
Yes.
Mo joined us last night, filled in because Ryan Humphreys couldn't be with us. Obviously, we'll have Ryan back next week. But dude,
For
Coach
Friday
Mo
the
was
13th.
he was great.
He was the amount of knowledge that dude had. Just listening to him talk, you can tell he's a ex.
He was one of those
football
guys.
coach.
Every now and then, it doesn't happen that much with like a baseball or even basketball. Granted, I, played those at a higher level and
Yeah.
stuff. But every now and then, you'll be talking football with someone, and you're like, oh,
I don't
he
know
knows
as much.
so much more about this than I do, and that
Yes,
was
dude.
how I felt that
He was
entire game.
he was sitting there up there. At one point, he was like, "Oh, I know our signs, so
Yeah.
I know what's coming."
He literally was like, I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to
I
ruin
was
it,
like-
but I know what's about to happen.
I
here."
almost was like, "Just say it."
get
Because
your Tony Romo on, baby.
yeah,
Like,
just say it, baby.
But no, it was a great win for
Just
the
let it
Wildcats.
rip.
Now 4 wins in a row.
Yeah.
They're rolling right now, man.
Yeah, and honestly, and I was kind of thinking about this last night as I laid down after the game. We were so wired up after the broadcast. Even by the time I get home, I'm still just like
It's 1:30 in the morning. But
the
you're
juices
like,
are flowing at 1 a.m. in the morning when I get home. But man, I really do think that was one of the most complete games.
I think so too.
That the Wildcats had.
Again, wasn't the hottest start ever.
No.
But I mean, they played very well.
Yes.
From top to bottom, the defense was great, I thought, and even against a team that doesn't throw the ball, 3 interceptions.
Yeah, and what I love.
Shout out to Gio, by the way,
Yes.
one of our Way Bible Church players of the game. He was great.
Yeah, sophomore, first game on varsity, I believe, that we've called his name.
Huge breakout.
Yeah, comes
breakout
out
game
big,
for him.
and definitely somebody that you think, as time progresses, can fill that Riley Hammond-sized hole in the secondary. Not to say that there's a hole in the secondary, but
No,
can
the
fill
secondary's
that.
great.
Can
Yeah, for
fill
sure.
that personality, that ball hawking. Going to go out and get an interception, get a turnover.
Do want to show
kinda
love
guy.
to the Austin Cheneys, Ty Bobbies,
Yes,
Grayson Hardys.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think it's because of those guys that Gio gets that kind of a game, Because I'm definitely not throwing at Austin Cheney. I'm not throwing at Grayson Hardy.
Right.
With Ty Bobby over the top.
I mean, Ty Bobby's a playmaker. He makes
yes,
plays.
and when he's coming downhill towards the line of scrimmage to make a play, golly, he's a
Very strong hybrid safety. I feel like.
Yes.
Also, another player I want to shout out our other
player of the
Way
game.
Bible Church player of the
Cameron.
game. Not to
Or
toot my own
sorry.
horn, but I did. He was my pick for the. I believe in the pregame show, I said Jackson Hare was going to have a huge game and 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
And I mean,
Not
kind
that
of like you're saying with so many guys on the secondary. I mean, you have so many weapons that
wide receiver, and even ones we don't talk about, Tristan Hankins, Chris
Mm-hmm.
Adams, Iverson, like these guys that they're studs. They're
Right.
great players, great receivers, but because of the absolute depth at that position, I mean, we've got 6 guys between Skylar Lewis, Jackson Hare, Wyatt Watson, Chris Adams, Tristan Hankins, and Iverson,
and Grayson Reams.
Exactly. Like you just think, and you're like, oh my gosh. Then you get D Rose, Luke back.
Right.
You get Malachi back, who I believe is going to be playing next
Cam
week.
Jefferson, who once again was a
God.
beast.
Cam Jefferson carried the entire community team on his back on his way to scoring touchdowns.
These last couple games, of course, in the LE game, had in one half 158 rushing yards and a touchdown.
And the thing that impressed me the most about our defense was against a wing T style offense. It's a grinded out game.
It absolutely is.
You're
And
out
that's
there
something
for
that you haven't seen this year.
Yeah.
You see once or twice a year. I mean, you're going to see a similar offense next week against Maybank. But
yeah, you're out there for dang near what feels like 3 hours.
They had a drive, I believe, in the first quarter where we looked at each other. We're like, I don't know if we're going to be able to get all our.
When Jeremy pointed something to me out, they weren't lining up till there were 7 seconds left on the clock, which I really do think. Not to say anything about Community because they're a good team, but I think when you're playing against an opponent that you're pretty confident, okay, they're more sound, they're better than us.
I got to win the time of
We've
possession.
got to win the time of possession.
Got to
win
off the field.
Got to win the turnover battle.
And I think especially when you're having success doing that, it feels like you're on the field forever. It feels like I can't get out of this.
Yeah.
And your offense is just sitting there waiting like, when am I going to get another chance? When am I going to get another chance?
Yeah.
So I do like that approach, and I think we're going to see a similar one next week. But now the Wildcats are rolling 4 wins in a row, 5-1 on the season, obviously 1-0 in district play, and next week is homecoming.
Yeah, you got Maybank coming into the Prim.
On a Friday the 13th in October. It's what dreams are made of.
Yeah.
I've lived my whole life.
It definitely feels it's almost like a trap game. It's got the makings of one. So this is definitely one that the Wildcats are going to have to focus on. You can't look past this game to Paris. You got to stay locked in, got to stay focused on what's happening right in front of you, because after Maybank, you have Paris, who beat Kaufman 35-6.
Uh-huh. And, I mean, Paris played you very close last season. Paris came down to the final play of the game, getting the incomplete pass and everything. But
yeah, the top 3 in our district, which obviously they all won last night, is us, Anna, and Paris, I believe.
Yes.
I think Kaufman's down. Obviously we beat Community. I don't think Maybank's that great. I think they're good, but I don't think they're in that upper echelon of the district just yet. But definitely those are the top 3 in our district, and we're gonna be up against it here in just a little bit.
Yeah, I do want to tell. Obviously, we say this every week, but if you can come watch the Wildcats in person, please come support the Wildcats in person. If you can't make it though, we will be live on air at 7 p.m. Myself and Ryan Humphreys starting the pregame show kickoff at 7:30. I'm pumped for homecoming, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's been and this is something I mentioned last night. Last year it feels like we had 2 or 3 homecomings scheduled against us.
We had so many homecoming games.
We have not faced one homecoming game.
Weirdly enough, no one wanted to schedule Sulphur Springs for homecoming.
And that's
this
a
year.
weird. Oh, there's a lot going on behind us.
Love it.
And it's a weird barometer for team success. If you're getting scheduled for a lot of homecomings, And
in all fairness, that had been the case.
Yeah, exactly. It felt like we were always somebody's homecoming, but this year we have not been. And Quinn Ewers is just having a tough time against this OU defense, and I'm just not loving it.
Okay, we can get let's get into the Texas OU game if you want to. Then.
There's just so much going on, and
it is a wild game.
It looks like nobody's
and
doing
knew it would
great.
be. Knew that it would be.
Yeah.
Now we got a player down.
It's 4:10 left in the first quarter, and it feels like nothing has happened, but everything has happened all at the same time.
So is this going as you would have expected?
No, not really. I will say this. So I see my friends with usually when Sabo Provisions does these pop-ups and these special events, they have these popcorn vendors come through.
What?
And oh my gosh!
What?
I believe
You
they're
said popcorn?
I believe they're setting up outside. Hey, y'all doing popcorn today?
Oh, come on,
man. I got all excited. Oh, man. What's the name of your Instagram account? Pop Style Pop.
Pop what?
Pop Style
Pop.
Pop.
Style Pop.
Here, let her come.
Okay.
Let her
Oh,
come
yeah,
talk.
come on
talk
over.
about it.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Oh yeah, come
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah, come
we got
talk.
a mic
Yeah,
over
we
here.
got a mic for
Come
you.
tell us about it.
Go around over there. Throw some headphones on. Here. You come here. You come here. I'll get up.
Hey.
How we doing, everybody?
Doing good.
How you doing, man?
Excellent.
Pop Style Pop. Tell us about this.
Pop Style Pop. So we're homemade. Everything's made at a home kitchen. Here in Sulphur Springs.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I've had it. And
You don't have to tell him.
Look, I'm telling you.
Y'all are listening. Though.
I brought home the dill pickle, I believe. What's the deal?
Oh, you let me
Yeah,
the real deal? or-
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Let's
That's what
make
it
a
was.
deal. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's make a deal. Okay. I'm gonna unmute you real quick, Cody. Yeah. You good?
Mm-hmm.
So Pop Style Pop.
Yeah, Pop Style Pop. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to get a store here. Yeah. Well,
Really?
Oh, no way.
We're not yet. We're still kind of working on it. Just working the circuit. Excited to be out here in Sulphur Springs. So we had a really good time at the celebration market this summer. So May to September, it was a great time. Got to meet a lot of people, a lot of the community. We came out, Cody and Ethan. So you guys have been excellent, and we're getting a real warm welcome here in Hopkins County.
Dude, and I'm telling you, I've had your popcorn on multiple occasions now, and it's the consistency. It's always great. Like, it's always amazing. The flavor is phenomenal. What's the deal? The white cheddar. I believe you have a white cheddar jalapeno.
White cheddar jalapeno.
That's
yeah.
my favorite.
Dude,
Yeah.
the white.
That sounds amazing.
It's so good. The kettle corn. I'm trying to think.
I think
what
you
else.
had let me try the dill before.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes,
that was very
yes.
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
It was very
It's
good.
so
Very
good.
good.
It's
Excellent.
so
Yeah.
good. It's so good.
And we've got some new things coming for the fall. So
Nice.
just for
Do you
the
wanna
fall.
hint to it, or
I'm
you
not
just
going
gonna
to
keep it
hint
under
to it
wraps?
yet.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
we're still in the lab,
Go,
and
go
we'll
follow the
still
Instagram
cooking
account,
on it.
and
Yeah.
maybe you can find out. What's
Yeah.
the ad on that again? On the Instagram?
The Pop Style Pop.
The pop style
The
pop.
Pop Style Pop.
Dope.
Yep.
The pop style pop.
Absolutely.
Awesome. That
Dude,
sounds.
it's phenomenal. And
Yep.
you're usually so usually when y'all have events, pop
They're
style.
always here. We always try to
Yes.
get Pop Style here because they are great. They're awesome. Tons of energy. People love it.
Dude, yeah.
But also another thing, we're all working on some things. So hopefully we'll have them in store soon, so they can be selling all
I'll be
year
here.
round.
I'll be here.
Yep. So we're working.
How do we
we're
come?
working on
How do we
expanding.
come up with the name?
It's off of a Drake song.
I was gonna ask if that's
Really?
what it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
yeah.
never made that connection.
Pop style. So that, I was like, hey, this is cool.
I almost asked if that's what it
Popcorn,
was,
pop
but I didn't
style.
want to be corny if it weren't that.
No,
you know what I mean?
no,
That's
you're
awesome.
absolutely right. Yeah, so it was off
awesome.
of that Drake song. So that was the inspiration there. Just trying to have some fun, play on some words.
So
there.
if anyone ever has trouble remembering it, oh yeah, pop style. Yeah.
just like the,
pop song.
just
Yeah.
like the Drake song, absolutely, guys.
Do you have a personal favorite flavor?
My personal favorite, all flavors that I make. are my
Okay.
personal favorites,
Fair.
of course.
Are you in the lab coming up with these?
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
Oh, no way.
So I'm making them kind of from scratch, brand new. We're working on some things. Some things good, some things bad. So we're hoping,
Trial and error.
at the Autumn Festival that we'll be able to debut some new things and
Nice.
allow people to try it out.
Little
Have
pumpkin
you had one that
spice,
you wanted
or-
to work that didn't, or no?
I'm still working on some.
Tweaking it to get it how you want it.
I'm trying to do some cool things with jalapeno.
Yeah.
And, I
Ooh.
haven't quite gotten that perfected yet, but it's coming. So yeah.
But you
like
said you
that.
had a white cheddar that's jalapeno as well.
Yes,
White cheddar
I do have the
jalapeno.
white cheddar jalapeno, but this
I
one
need-
will
I need to
actually
get that.
have
That sounds-
jalapenos that'll
Oh.
be candy. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
what I'm working on.
Awesome.
Just to give you a little, a little.
Yeah, you're putting us on
foreshadow.
game.
You may have already done something real quick. Did you run through the flavors?
Yeah.
Did
So we have kettle corn. We have the white cheddar jalapeno. Dill pickle was the crowd favorite this summer. Yeah, a lot of people like
Good.
that. We also kind of do some combinations with those. So we'll do like sweet dill. We'll do jalapeno dill.
Nice.
We'll do I haven't tried white cheddar dill, but
Ooh.
maybe that could be a thing.
We're
So-
getting crazy now.
Absolutely, yeah. So, those kind of base flavors, and then, like I said, we're working on some new flavors to bring out to the Autumn Festival and then on to the Stew Festival.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
So the first time I had it was y'all's Father's Day barbecue.
Yeah.
And I came out here and I tried it, and I was like, oh my! Now I can't remember if you had the dill at that time.
I did have the dill
Did
there,
you?
yeah.
I may not have tried it
the
that
dill.
day, but it was so good. And then the next, I'm trying to remember what I was up here for. It was some event, but I can't remember the event. Anyways, I came back by and I tried it, and I was like, I have to get the dill. Like, I have to buy some.
Excellent.
And I hammered through that bag so fast.
It's a slippery slope.
Oh my gosh! It was like, okay, I'm just gonna have
I get that. I don't get it as much with the dill. That's more of a savory. People, but I hear that all the time. People will go through the bags, but it's the kettle. People,
Yes.
I've sat at the market and watched people, tear through a bag of it.
Oh,
They're just
dude.
like, hey, it's empty at the end. I'm like,
I'm-
hey, come buy more.
I'm glad I bought it and put it in my car before I left. Because if I had, I'd have bought 3 more.
Yep, a lot of upset spouses like, hey, it didn't make it to me, So
Baby, you spent.
And
You know what
the
happened?
kettle-
You said you were getting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, in the kettle, I've had many kettle corns before, but Pop Style's kettle is legit. It is
Oh, it's so good. Every single one, you can tell that it's a homemade. It's like it's not just your regular old popcorn. It's truly a gourmet popcorn.
Thank you, I appreciate
It
it.
is. Oh my God! And I told you this last time. I'm not just blowing
Yeah,
smoke
not-
for.
yeah,
This
not-
isn't just for the
this isn't
camera
for
right
camera,
now.
right?
I told you this straight up.
I appreciate
the
it, yeah.
popcorn was amazing.
We have absolutely loved the reception.
Oh, my gosh.
My wife is, she's always been a popcorn fan, and so that was kind of an inspiration there too. Excellent.
Boo.
Looks like things are going well. I don't know,
Bro, you.
but she's a taste tester there, so she's tasting every batch and letting me know what's good and what's bad.
Nice.
And, just perfecting
Well, what's
that
your
recipe.
favorite flavor?
Kettle. We got a kettle fan over there. Kettle fan.
All day. I
Got a
gotta,
kettle fan.
I gotta watch when I make the kettle because if I have too much of it laying around,
She's tearing it up.
Absolutely.
Now, y'all are in Sulphur Springs, correct, or Brashear?
So we're in Brashear, in Hopkins County. We're new to the area, but we've loved the reception. We've enjoyed being here. Honestly, just feels like a warm hug coming from the community.
Okay. Where'd y'all come from again?
Wiley. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
For anyone watching that didn't hear it, Go follow them on Instagram. It is the Pop Style Pop. Yeah.
The Pop
Deep
Style
Pop Style Pop.
I went and followed y'all right now, so I'm locked in now.
Oh, dude,
absolutely, yeah.
Good to go.
And they'll be at Autumn on Main too, so make sure to come by.
Yeah, see this in your bio right here. Autumn on Main, October 21st. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I was like, I just
my
updated.
marketing specialist.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
She's got me covered, man.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Y'all go
Couldn't do
give
it
them a
without
follow. And like they said, they'll be at Autumn on Main.
Well, thanks for stopping by. We're going to run a quick commercial real quick. And,
Excellent, guys.
Man, thank y'all for
Thank you.
stopping by. Go follow Pop Style
Appreciate
Pop
it.
and grab some popcorn, man.
Thanks for having me.
Look at that dress. It is beautiful. Ladies, do we really want to drag our husbands out with us to do this? Thankfully, there's a solution. It's called Sabo Provisions. And I mean, we all know we want to be doing something more like this. While he would rather be doing this. Look, we all need our date nights and our lovey time with our spouses. But damn, sometimes I just want to be left alone, you know?
Hey.
Well, so do you.
Yeah, you're right.
So the next time that you want to spend some time away from each other, just drop him off at Sabo. It's like a husband daycare. See, and they get to interact with other husbands. That promotes and encourages emotional development. And best of all, you don't have to worry about your husband coming home and smelling like a man cave. Sabo's grooming services and Texas brands keep your man looking his best. So what are you waiting for? Look at this distinguished gentleman. So come check out Sabo Provisions. It can help you, your husband, and maybe that little dry spell that you're going through.
Welcome to Sabo Provisions, where we go above and beyond to create an extraordinary shopping experience for our valued customers. Our store is not your ordinary men's boutique. It's a paradise for the modern gentleman seeking style, relaxation, and enjoyment all in one place. Step inside and discover a carefully curated selection of Texas-made products and unique vintage attire that exudes charm and character. Kick back and relax in our exclusive men's lounge and take advantage of our top-notch grooming services. Our team aims to create a perfect spot for camaraderie and relaxation. So, whether you're looking to elevate your wardrobe or want to indulge in a little pampering, Sabo Provisions is the place to be.
Korey, I'll be honest. I'm going to have a hard time focusing the rest of the day without some pop style. That made me happy that I was right about the pop style thing, though.
I got so excited when I saw I forget. He told me his name before, but I forgot it because I sat and talked to him the last time I was out here. And dude, when I saw him, I don't know if you can tell on camera.
Got pumped.
I was like, yeah, because
pumped.
I wanted that. I was thinking, okay, they've got the popcorn here, and I can get some dill on my way out.
I would have gladly tasted it on air for anyone.
It's genuinely so good. Like, I want you to know this. Like, I'm talking to you right now. Whoever's watching this right now, I'm not just blowing smoke for the sake of blowing smoke.
What's funny is anytime you get into this mode, it sounds like that's what you're doing. But he's being genuine.
I'm
being
very
honest.
genuine right now. That popcorn is the best popcorn that I have ever had in my life. Like it.
I only got to try the dill one, but it was very good.
When I tell you, like I started on it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm done. And then I come back to it, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. And I came back to next thing I know, I'm through the whole bag.
It's very good.
So.
Give me one more update on Texas OU before we move on.
I've tried. So we're up.
It's still the first quarter.
We're 2 hours into, or no, an hour into the.
It's gonna be dark by the time they finish that game. But
it's daylight savings time by the time they finish this thing.
We got a big NFL weekend as well. The Cowboys, obviously, on Sunday Night Football this week. Which you're not a Cowboy fan.
I'm a sympathizer.
Yeah, I think that's.
I root for them.
I don't know if I'm a Cowboy fan or not, if we're being honest.
Well, you're in a tough spot. Your Bayou Bengals have got a.
Yeah.
If you'd have told me was this week 4?
This is week 5.
Week 5. So going into week 5, your Bengals are 1-3.
Joe Burrow looks rough.
With a must-win game against the Arizona Cardinals.
And I don't know if they're going to win it or not. The Cardinals already beat the Cowboys.
That's
I don't know.
worst part is like, I don't know if they got it or not.
How do we feel about the Cowboys' chances on Sunday Night Football against the 49ers? Though?
I'll
be honest with you, I think we came into this season talking about the NFC might not be all that great. It might not be
amazing.
And it isn't. I mean, the Eagles are 4-0, but they are a very unconvincing 4-0.
They're a very weak 4-0.
The Cowboys are 3-1, but they haven't played anyone, and they've lost to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
The Vikings obviously are not good. It's the 49ers.
Yeah,
they are this good.
And this is really the litmus test for the NFC. Who's going to be the top dog? And if you're the Cowboys, you're looking at this game as we want home field advantage. We want the NFC playoffs to run through Dallas. And if you want that, you have to win this game.
I will say the one thing that we kept saying coming into this season is, like, if the Cowboys are ever going to have a chance, they're going to need this level of defense. They finally have this level of defense.
Yeah.
And you've got all the weapons in the world. I mean, I don't –
Yeah, and I think after the
y'all know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it.
I love the –
I'm not going to get myself in trouble, but they're –
I honestly do like that they lost to the Cardinals. I'd rather them come into this game not thinking they're all that. You know what I mean? I'd rather them come into this game taking it serious, going, yeah, we need to win this.
You've got to be the only person on earth that's like, I'm glad we lost to the Cardinals.
No, we all knew there was going to be that game.
Oh, there's going to – I mean –
But I'd rather that game
there's
happen –
going to be a few of those.
I'd rather that game happen before you play the 49ers than after you play the 49ers. To get you focused. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
I hate that it was the Cardinals because it always feels like that's a squirrely thing that happens. Like when we play the Cardinals, it's like, oh, something's going to happen, you know?
I will say in other NFL stuff, we get what might be my favorite thing ever, the 8:20 game. Football on at 8 in the morning on a Sunday makes me very happy.
And I've got nothing to do this Sunday.
And it's two pretty good teams, the Jags and the Bills.
Yeah, it should be. And Jaguars have been over there all week.
I guess the Jags just been chilling over there, huh?
You would think they would just stay over there instead of flying back, trying to flip time zones.
So do they have home field advantage? Tell me.
Oh.
What?
Breaking news. After a standoff between the Colts and Jonathan Taylor, the two sides reportedly agreed to a massive new contract.
Good for them.
And Fox Sports has got the details.
I'm a big Anthony Richardson guy. And
it feels like everybody won.
Yeah, I think if you're Anthony Richardson, if you're the Colts, you've got to help your rookie quarterback
you've gotta
out.
Have Jonathan
you have
Taylor.
one of the best running backs on earth. Pay the man.
Yeah. And honestly, that opens the gate for them to possibly sneak
It also makes me happy that the injury to Nick Chubb, the injuries that Barkley's having, isn't affecting Taylor's chances of getting a contract.
Yeah.
As someone who's put all of their fantasy stock in Nick Chubb and Saquon Barkley, it's been rough times over here.
It's been a hard
it's been rough times. Who do you like in that one, the Bills Jags?
I honestly like the Jags because it's got to feel like a home field advantage now.
I kind of think so as well. They're such an up and down team though, and I can't because Trevor Lawrence is still very, very good. It's not been a Trevor Lawrence issue.
But he's very streaky as well.
I think they, as a team, are just they're the kind of team that can beat the Bills, but can also lose to the Patriots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. But any other games you like? Let's talk about your team. You're a Falcons fan. Texans.
Texans gotta have it. Gotta win. If you want to keep,
if you'd have asked me a month ago who wins that game, no doubt Falcons. Now, CJ Stroud's good, dude.
It's at home.
I hate to give Houston credit for anything, but CJ Stroud's good.
It is at home, correct?
It is in Atlanta.
So Desmond Ridder has an amazing record at home. He doesn't throw touchdowns unless it's in Atlanta, basically. And I've told you this, the construction of the Falcons, I love it. I think they're a fun team. I think like what's going on right now is great. I just don't think they're going to compete right now, and I don't know if Desmond Ritter's the guy. And
for anyone that watches our show on Wednesday nights, Down and Out with us two and then Ryan Humphreys, did you give us our NFL picks this week or no? I don't think.
Oh, I never sent them in the group
You asked
chat.
if we wanted them. I said yes, and Ryan never responded.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to send them if he wasn't ready.
Do you remember what we've got bucket of death-wise?
Yes, I've got Florida State. You've got
Texas, I believe.
Yes, and Tyler and Ryan has.
I have it on my laptop. We'll get that figured out.
Yeah, pull it up. So
right now, some other NFL games you like though.
I'm trying to think of the slate. Let me look at it.
Yeah, go for it.
Chiefs Vikings, meh. Jets Broncos. I'd rather throw up than watch that game, honestly.
Yeah.
One that's sneaky, Eagles Rams. Cooper Kupp's coming back. I think the Eagles lose that game. I very much think the Rams will come out of that game.
I said the same thing
They're
earlier
a
this
home
week.
dog.
when Matt Stafford is on, and I think he still very much can play at that level.
Yeah, I think people forget that he was injured last year.
Yeah.
And that's why he wasn't as good.
And they're a much better team than anyone thought they were going to be this year.
Dylan Gabriel, don't do it. Oh!
What happened?
Oh, he dropped a pick.
Oh, I was going to say this is a visual medium. People can't see, but they can see.
Yeah. Oh.
They can't see what you're reacting to.
So one of our DBs for Texas in the end zone just dropped a pick. Oh, no.
I'm going to find this, Corey. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, okay.
I did. Okay, you had Florida State minus 24.
Minus 24.
I had Texas minus 6.5. Ryan had Georgia minus 14.
Which I don't love.
Did I have it at 6 or 6.5?
I think I'll have to go. It's on the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
For anyone that doesn't know, let's explain what the Bucket of Death is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because not everyone that watches this
take it over.
also watches on our show, Down and Out, which you can watch every Wednesday night right here on Chad's Media at 7 p.m. We are playing a game throughout the course of this season. We each have to draw out of a bucket, and we get spreads. You don't have to take the first one you get. You can put it back, but you are stuck with the second one. And we're keeping up with our season record. The loser of that has to do the Waffle House Challenge, where you have 24 hours to eat 24 waffles. For every waffle you eat, it takes an hour off.
Yeah.
Whoever finishes in second has
12 out, yeah.
And then the winner is good money. I'm in last place right now. This was my stupid idea.
Of everybody that
the punishment was my stupid idea. The game itself was my stupid idea, and I am by far the least well-suited to eat 24 waffles.
I wouldn't gauge you to have.
I would be in there for days.
No. I could
even 12. I think if you got 24 and I got 12, you might could beat me.
It'd take you 12 hours to eat 2 waffles, Tyler.
I mean, I'm going to be in there for a while. I've got to get rolling. Now, this Texas game means a lot to me.
Yeah, I bet it does. And you got a minus 6.5 or 6?
I don't remember which one it was.
So just win by a touchdown, Texas. Just win by a touchdown. That's all we need.
I'll be.
Has anybody checked on Bam Jackson or Deuce Young at this point? Can somebody do a wellness check on those guys?
I did want to give a shout-out. Jordan Owens had said that
he
didn't realize we were going to be here today. He wanted to come hang out with us, but he was at the game.
That's the 18th time he has said, hey, I want to
It just so happens I'm busy.
Jordan's
That's true.
Busy man.
Jordan is
Jordan's
a busy
man.
We love Jordan, but busy man.
Oh, man.
Too busy for us.
Oh, it's rough. It's rough. But, yeah, man, Texas and OU are deadlocked right now. OU just
I got to
kicked
check in
field
on
goal.
my LSU Tigers real quick. Oh, no.
Oh. Be a man. Don't let somebody else ruin your day. LSU is down 22-7 right now to Mizzou.
Okay.
Go Tigers. That's rough.
So we are about to go again. We've been mentioning going on the square today. Mandy's been killing it with
Mandi on the road.
Mandy and Chad on the road.
Yeah.
So we're gonna send it back to them
again.
Can't wait to get back on the road again.
They can't. That's for sure. Ready? All right.
Let's do it. Take it away.
And we're on the road.
Want me to get out here first? Watch your step with that rug. Okay, guys. New segment that I'm personally naming Mandi on the Streets. We are going to be. Let's hit Maine. Let's hit Maine and see what's happening. We've been talking about, us old people have been talking about this weather, so let's get us out here, Chad. Let's leave the kids indoors. We want to be outside. What about Marlene's? Love Marlene's.
Beautiful place.
Absolutely.
Next door to Sabo Provisions. There's Sabo.
Right next door, Marlene's always has something I leave with. Never, ever fails. Look at this denim skirt. I actually do have that as well. No surprise there, huh? Marlene's out today, I believe, but do you want to peek our head in here and see what we see? Let's do it. Hello. Marlene's here. You're back. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Yes. No rush. That's good, right?
So what are we sharing about?
Well,
I know you're telling about the big game day thing. And
we're talking football, but so tell us about you.
okay, I'm fine.
Good.
However, I did double knee replacement.
Yes.
Had not been here in 3 weeks. Nancy, help me go to where I can just.
Can you want me? You want me to do
I just
something?
don't want to have to be holding on it while I'm talking.
Okay.
I just need to be somewhere where I'm holding. So anyway, okay, I'm good now. So,
Are you sure you want to sit?
no, I'm good.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's okay. I got it.
You want to hold on to me? Okay.
Okay, now I'm good.
Okay.
So,
You're on.
Yes.
Well, we've been hanging out next door, talking
Yes.
sports, but let's get to really some important things for us, which is going to be fashion.
I truly love football.
Yes.
And I'm all about it. I would have worn my T-shirt
Okay,
because
okay.
I am a full-fledged OU fan.
Awesome.
But I normally wear what I sell. So
Yes.
I refrain from that today. But anyway, yes. And so, I know that we all love football, but
yeah.
we all love shopping.
Yeah, that's
And so, we have to have a break from it occasionally.
Yep.
So, ladies, feel free to stop if the guys are at the watch party next door and
Yeah.
you want to just stroll out for a little bit or whatever. We did drop a little coupon over there for the ladies, so
Okay.
they can stop. If they stop in with their husbands, they have a little $5 off a $25 purchase. So
Awesome.
it could fall into that bracket too.
Sure.
But we have a ton of new fall items. And don't you just love the weather outside today?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Your face,
does.
doesn't it? Yes. And the excitement today, isn't it?
Right.
And
Saturday.
and that little brisk, the little light jacket like you
Yeah.
have on, and
Yeah.
so all T-shirts and giving thanks or and we have them all at 25% off today too. So that's something to keep in mind. But I have people already buying Christmas presents.
Uh-oh. Somebody told me, 12 weeks until Christmas? That
I
kinda freaked
personally
me out a
have
little
not
bit.
counted, but I have had people in here already buying Christmas presents, and I have a lot of Christmas apparel.
Yeah.
That is so fun. And matter of fact, I sold a little Christmas sweatshirt the other day, and we were just putting it out. So I'm like, okay, they're going to be. Yes. And then another thing that we offer here is we offer free gift wrapping. So, guys, this is easy.
This is it.
I mean, yes. And I have guys that send me pictures. Do you have this? And yes, I do. You can call and pay for it over the phone. I'll have it wrapped and you can pick it up. So
Perfect.
it is easy to shop at my shop for sure.
Absolutely. I'm seeing a lot of leather, and I'm loving it.
Yes.
The leather pants.
The leather and the pleather. Now, we do have a skirt that's actually full real leather. But most of the other is the pleather. Keeps it a little more affordable, of course. But it comes in skirts, shorts, pants, dresses, and jackets. So
I love it.
It's all around. We've got
That's
it.
hot this fall. Actually, I went to a concert last night and wore this fringe pleather skirt, and I had people coming up to me all night going, "Can I touch that skirt?"
Yes,
I
it's
said,
so
"Go
cute.
to Marlene's on Main
That's
Street."
right. And sparkle is all in too, so it's still popular, the sparkle look.
Yeah.
I mean, notice that little jacket over there that has the sparkle
The
hanging on.
fringe?
Yeah, that
I
fringe
love
sparkle,
that.
that cute.
Absolutely. Very
And we
cute.
have all kinds of styles. So, people come in and they'll go, "Oh, you just have young girls' clothes." No, I have clothes for the girls that 11. There was a girl in here a while ago that's 11 that's doing a photo shoot to the lady that's 85. 90.
Yeah.
So, we
I love
have it
it.
all. So,
That's perfect.
Just feel free to come in and stroll through and see what we've got.
Awesome. Thanks for sitting down with us, and I'm glad to
Oh,
see you back in
yes,
business.
Thank you.
I'm glad that everything went well.
Everything went well. It's just a rehab process, but I will get there soon. Thank
We're going to
you.
pop around
Yeah,
some more.
that's okay. Thank you all for stopping.
Thank you. All right, let's get back out. Yeah. Let's go see. Uh-oh, I hear something happening down. We'll have to get some updates on the steak cook-off. I can smell it, and it smells delicious. The market on Main. This is a fun store. She's probably got about 7 different vendors at the market. It's kind of a stop where you can get almost anything. She's got fantastic wines. We've got fragrances. There's clothing. There's hand-painted items. Lots of fun jewelry. I know the Pink Avenue, they're great about keeping lots of fun Wildcat stuff, all your sports, all your different college gear. Let's go check it out. Hello. Lap. I want to show some of the highlights at the market. We've got a vendor here. Clothing. Lots of cute stuff. Look at all of this fun jewelry. All here. Lauren's really great about keeping. As a matter of fact, look at all the Vouv stuff, and I just bought this personally for my home. Love. Look at the coasters. These are fun. Got some TCU, Tech. Here's some OU stuff. Lots of fun headbands. Let's see here. Okay, we've got fragrances that are the key to my heart, of course. Some would call me a scent snob, and I am, because I love my perfumes. These are fun. These have been a huge seller. As a matter of fact, the Touchland hand sanitizer smelled great. We've got some sparkles. All of this is fun. We've got some trucker hats. Also love. Really great baby stuff. We've got a fun boutique here. Keeps a lot of great stuff. Too far. Okay. Very back is her wine selection, which is amazing. Up here, she's also got some grab and go food. I think majority of this, some of it's from Haystacks. Wines up here. We got different beers. The 4 6s. Some of these, obviously, I've never heard of. Here's a Happy Dad. I like that. Oh, that's a seltzer. I should try that. Okay, Korey, thanks for letting us walk through.
Bye, Korey.
I'm going to go next door. I think so. What's our time looking like? Buff City? Here's Babe. Love. It's got a lot of great men's stuff. Check this out. Look at the suit. That is a nice jacket. Some great stuff. Dressy. Look, she's got some Wildcat stuff in here that's great. Oh, I just heard Brandon Williams. Wonder if he won something. Guess we'll find out soon enough, huh? Buff City soap. Let's get our smell on again. Hello. Hi, guys. We're going to make a quick walkthrough. Do y'all have anything new? I haven't been in a while. The candles. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't realize y'all had candles. Those are nice. Seasonal, okay. Oh, and look at the melts. Yum. How is the game going? We're not hearing it was happening across the street at Sabo.
I'm an OU fan, so
okay.
I shouldn't say that on this commercial.
Yeah. Look at all the bath bombs. I love all these. Great. Yes, this is my daughter's favorite place to go when she's got money to burn. Oh, the beard oil too. Love all these. These are awesome gifts. We give a lot of this when we've birthday parties. And it smells so good in here. You want to talk to us? Tell us a little bit about something? Some wonderful scents that I'm smelling.
Over here, it's more of a vibrant and fun table, especially Fruity Loopy. Droopy.
Oh.
It smells like Fruit Loops. So
Yum.
all the kids love
I
that. And our fall table's over there, and it's very fall and pretty over here.
Pumpkin-y.
Yeah, we've got
Oh,
pumpkin.
beautiful. Is that too far for you, Chad? This is pretty.
That one's one. And this one, this is the pumpkin spice.
Oh, pumpkin spice. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that
it
one's
smells
great.
good. Very popular. And then we'll have our Christmas stuff coming here too soon. So that's really fun. The seasonals that everybody loves. And then the candles too. Like since we said those are new.
Yes.
And we'll have seasonal ones. And these we actually just launched because they are the 2-wick. So that's become really popular.
Okay.
So 2 wicks is what's going to be coming with our candles. Also new, we have the car fresheners, so they're over there.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen those.
Yes, there's a couple different scents there. Commando's, I think, the most popular for sure. It's vanilla.
Okay.
So some of the new stuff is really fun.
Yeah.
Getting it all in, kind of expanding what we have.
And the laundry detergent. I know that's still big.
Most popular is all of our laundry and our dry balls. And
Scent
I like
booster,
too that
I love
you can
it.
customize it. Yes, so
Absolutely.
the laundry and the scent boosters you can customize. Super, super awesome.
That's
I like
awesome.
personalizing mine. And everybody likes personalizing theirs.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a plus side. I think,
That's a
of
fun
making everything
aspect.
here. Yeah.
Absolutely. Love it. Smelling like fall in here. Alrighty. Thanks, y'all. Let me get in the shade up here. Right in the middle. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Oh, they're letting us go. Hello. We got lucky today. Yes, this is live. Okay, guys. Well, we're still on Main Street. You've got plenty of time to come down. I'm seeing huge crowds. Make it that far, but that looks like and smells like the place to be. Definitely hit Main, of course, all our favorite stores. We're going to pop back in at Sabo Provisions and head back into the guys. Let's see what's going on with those games.
Korey?
Korey, we're back. It looks like your Longhorns are doing better. I got you unmuted there.
We scored a touchdown.
So it is now 14-10.
Yeah, it was 4th and 2. Real gutsy call by Sarkisian. Just really laying it all out there.
But what does this mean for LeBron's legacy?
It means a lot. It means a lot. But I'll say this. OU's not going anywhere. They're definitely here to play. They came ready. And
I will say,
I don't feel great right now.
For as strong of a start as they got off to, if you're OU, I feel like you're a little bummed out as to what the score is right now.
You've got 2 picks and a fumble recovery, or an almost fumble recovery.
Yet you're not winning this game.
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't feel great for the Boomers.
Y'all come hang out with us here at Sabo because even if you don't get here for another 3 hours, this game will still be on.
Yeah, Texas is like a document that that needs to get turned into a PDF. It's just they're scaring the Boomers. Scaring the Boomers right now.
That was good.
Oh, man. But no,
good.
there's a lot going on. We've got about 30 minutes left. Mandy took us around to some great places.
She did.
Marlene's Market on Main, which has some awesome wine selections. I know Mandy knows a lot about those wine selections.
Do you? You can come sit down and tell us about them if you want to.
Yeah, sit down and talk to us about them.
Get her mic.
Yeah, she's. Oh, I don't have any more. It's
well,
this one, Mandy. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. But.
No, it's too late. We're already here.
I'm on it.
Oh, you
I
just
will
had
feel
something
very
good happen to
official
them,
if I
so
have this on.
hate that.
Now let's talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh,
Doug
wow.
Stone? No, I'm playing. I don't know who that is.
We can talk about anything you want to,
Korey.
Mandy.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's an unsportsmanlike.
Probably is. No?
Oh, they held on to it.
Okay. Anyway, Mandy, sorry to interrupt you. What we got going on?
Let's talk about Doug Stone for a second.
Do you want to?
Who is that?
I don't know
Who
who
is
that
Doug
is.
Stone? Who?
It is a flag, by the way.
I knew
Yeah,
this
I
was
knew
going to
it.
be what you were saying. Okay.
Dang it.
Doug Stone. 80s and 90s.
Okay,
man.
so I'm a big 70s, 80s, 90s guy, and I do not know who this is.
Okay, listen. He's got about
Is it country?
3 songs. Yeah, he's country.
That's fine.
He's got about
Okay.
3 songs that are absolute bangers.
Which are?
I'd Be Better Off in a Pine Box.
Okay.
In a Different Light.
Okay.
And he rocked them last night.
Did he?
Now, not going to lie, he did say he is pretty much done. That was one of his last shows.
He looks familiar.
He did a great job. He did what he could. And he had a great crowd. Weather was fantastic.
Why didn't I think of that?
Why didn't I think of that? Yeah.
I do know Doug Stone.
That's
there
right.
we go.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody
Okay.
knows Doug Stone.
Yeah, Korey.
Feel better about that now.
It was a great night. Neon moon, lots of fun.
Oh, cool.
It was a full crowd, right? All age ranges.
It's a full moon.
Wasn't a full moon.
The neon moon was full.
It was.
Full moon.
You're right. You are right.
Boo.
Okay, Market on Main. Let's talk about it real quick.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's talk about them real quick.
She's got a great wine selection. I haven't actually done too much legwork in there on it, but I will tell you this. I do know my way around a good bottle of wine, and they're over there.
You come sit down with us.
They're over
Come on,
there.
Chad.
Well, not while you're. That's my bad.
Okay, sorry.
As a matter of fact, I just saw in her, she's also got great beer. She has the 4.6s.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I haven't tried that. I'm not a big beer drinker anymore, but I did
Since
see
today
a
or what?
seltzer.
I'm playing. Happy
Couple
Dad?
years. Happy Dad.
Yeah,
It
I've got
was.
some in the fridge right now.
Is it good?
What is that?
I think I'm gonna try it.
They're all right. I mean, they're good.
Yeah.
They're not like
Give me
bad or
a,
anything.
give me like a comparison.
It's
or,
very.
Is it like a claw?
No, actually, it's a lot more toned down than a claw. So a claw is more seltzery to me.
Yes.
This is more closer to like water almost.
We've arrived at a place where we're having to tone down White Claw. Huh?
Well, no, like
It's wild.
no, I mean like the
Crazy Friday
seltzer, the carbonation.
Gotcha.
There's less carbonation in it, which I
And
like.
it.
Yeah.
I agree.
You like the less carbonation?
Yes, I'm not a big carbonation guy.
Same.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like when I like Topo Chico out of the glass bottle, not the cans that Chad brings into the office.
That's not
The
good.
glass bottle Topo Chico.
And I
so
don't even
the
think those are meant to be in cans.
yeah, no, it's not.
I don't.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's an abomination, honestly. Yeah, I don't want to get too wrapped up in that because I'm just gonna ruin my day, honestly.
Hey, I've got to talk about one more thing. Y'all is jumping out at me.
Okay.
Did something happen on the game?
Oh, you just scored
Oh, you back in the lead, 17.
They're about to start cheering behind me.
Well, how can you hear with
keeping it
these
toned down.
headphones?
Huh?
Y'all can't hear if they're cheering with these headphones, can you?
Oh,
No,
when they
we-
do cheer, you can.
Oh, we can hear them.
Okay.
They didn't.
LSU scored 22-17.
I
Let's
just
go.
said-
It's not over. It's not over.
It ain't over till it's over.
Mormy, do you think for a second that even Oklahoma's coach thought they would be going into half
No.
up
Oh,
17-14?
No.
Well, there's 5 minutes. There's 5 minutes, buddy.
A lot
With
can happen
with the
in
rate
five-
this game is going, that 5 minutes is going to take
Could
half
last
an hour.
3 days.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Could
Well, we'll
last
see.
3 days.
This
So
is
the
almost
Ranger-
like that first Wildcat game that lasted 4.5
Yeah, that thing took
hours.
forever. That we didn't get home till like
Are you talking about last night or?
no, the
Jacksonville.
week
Jacksonville,
1. Yeah. We got home at like 1 a.m. probably.
I've literally like took that out of my like memory. I don't even want to
Tried
think about.
to.
Yeah,
Tried to.
It doesn't
Yeah.
exist
Want
there.
to.
Yeah, no, that was a bad.
That one was rough.
Experience for the referees.
It was.
for the fans.
And we started to see a little bit more of that last night. It went really
went
well
really
until like the
good.
third or fourth quarter, and then we started getting.
like
There
how,
were a lot of meetings that could have been emails.
like
Yeah.
how Coach Mo was very politically correct with the referees and some of the things.
Yeah.
But I knew what he was wanting to say.
Oh,
yeah.
Really? What in the world is
Oh,
going on?
well, that's why we
Yeah.
got replay. I try to show the people what's really happening.
Well, and you did. You did very good. You
I'm
did-
toxic
you
with
did
the
great.
replay.
You get a
I'll
little
be real.
messy with the
I'm-
replay sometimes,
I'm a little
but-
toxic with the replay. I'm not gonna lie.
Man,
Mandy-
this has been a lot of fun.
That's
It has
super
been a lot of fun.
This has
It's
been
a great
lot
way
of
to spend a
fun.
Saturday.
Yeah, hanging out,
Super
watching
fun.
college football,
Y'all showing everybody around the square.
walking around Main Street.
Yep.
Saw a lot of good people. Talked to Marlene.
Yep.
Talked to the people of Buff City.
Yep.
Does
Went
it
through
smell
Main
amazing out there?
City,
Oh.
Main Street.
Yeah.
Main Street.
Yeah.
Market on
I
Main.
could do some
That's it.
damage
Market
to
on
my
Main.
steak right now. Not kidding.
On a steak.
Yep.
Hungry?
It smells
Steak?
good.
Smells
out there.
really good out there.
Smells
It
great
really
out
does.
good.
there.
It smells real
Hey,
good.
I want to talk about something real quick too. The live broadcast for the Wildcats. So obviously, I've sold all these ads to all these awesome businesses. That
Yeah, for
wanted
anyone
to
that doesn't
support
know, that is Mandy that's doing
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Monday.
y'all have been killing it.
Thank you.
I have people reach out all the time and say, man, they're doing a great job.
I got the
We're just trying to get better every day.
Shut up. The best thing that could possibly happen. I love him. The best thing that could possibly happen to me is on a Friday night when I get a text, and I send it to these guys every time I do. I get a random text from one of our advertisers, and it's just a text that says, it's so professional.
Absolutely.
The guys are doing an amazing job.
Yep.
Korey's producing like crazy. It's just everything. And so my hat's off to you guys, to Ryan, our camera operators.
Absolutely.
It cracks me up, too, because, like, people don't know, like, the stuff that we, especially when we're on the road. Like, this, like, for all clarity's sake.
I can't see now.
For all clarity's sake, we're like,
I'm dealing with 4 megabytes per second.
we don't always have internet. We don't always have a press box. Last night we didn't have power.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You know, like it's 30, 40 minutes before it's go time, and it's like we blew a fuse.
So last night I was I got to go back into my roots.
Yeah,
okay?
back to the
beginning.
Yeah.
Okay? So I was asked by
just with an FX3 and not a A6000. You know,
that's true. I was asked by a friend of the businesses,
friend of the
program. Mirage McGill. If you're not following McGill Media, go check him out. He's doing
awesome.
a great job. He's awesome. Sweet guy, too. So he called me, oh, gosh, I don't know, a month ago. Said, man, I got this game between Mount Vernon and Winsboro on October 6th. Is there any way do you have anybody that could be a second shooter for me, come out and get footage? Like, man, it's a Friday night. Our guys are all spoken for.
Right.
He said, what about you? I said, well, I guess I could go. And so I went to Mount Vernon.
He got the goat.
And got to go film. And so as I'm on the sideline in Mount Vernon, I get this text from Korey at 6:22 last night. This is what it says. Just a heads up, there's a blown fuse and we currently don't have power.
No.
They have a maintenance guy coming to fix it or give us an alternative setup.
What time was that?
6:22.
For anyone that doesn't know, we go live at 7.
That is 38 minutes prior to going live.
That's when everything should be like set up and going.
In my head, when he said they got a maintenance guy coming, I'm thinking, well, I'm on my way. I mean, I've already had 3 beers. I'm off for the night. You know, I guess I can come try to look at it and see what I can do.
He's flipping switches.
So he said. Basically, Korey's tone in the text calmed me. Just like, just give me a heads up. We got it under control.
Yeah. If it's not live at 7, it'll be live by 7:15. You know.
So it was live at 7.
Yep.
You guys went up.
So
we were like,
shout out to Community ISD.
Yeah. They and really, so what they're facing out there, for anybody who doesn't know, like with Community, they're basically a smaller school that has blown up. Like they're expecting the next 5 years to be a 6A school. Yeah. Well, you know, when you expand that quick, you don't have that much time to build new. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And so, bless their heart, they're doing the best they can.
Yeah.
They had the whole visitor stands were full.
Yeah.
People were like walking by us, you know, like
the visitor stands were full.
Packed,
there was
packed.
like over full
with our people.
Yes.
Which
and then
really
love to see it.
There was no place for the band in the stands, so they put chairs out.
I saw that.
They put folding chairs out on the. They're doing like, and what really impressed me the most about Community was that they know like our infrastructure is not there yet. We're building it. We're working on it. They've got a brand new high school, all that kind of stuff. But it's not one of those things where it's like, well, just deal with it. No, they're doing everything in their power to facilitate and to accommodate and all that stuff. So that was probably what I was most, impressed with.
Yeah, I will say he I was a nervous wreck. He kept cool.
Well,
he always does.
I
never know with Korey. He's either going to be the most like high strung person ever, or he's going to be like, guys.
It's the reason I'm not allowed to go with y'all on Friday nights anymore. Just ask Korey. Ask Korey right now. What's the reason Chad can't go?
He stresses me out.
We need you calm.
Even today when we're setting up, I was like, Chad, you either got to like chill out or you got to get back into the swing of live productions. Because you just go into it every week, okay, something's going to mess up.
Yeah.
Something's going to, no matter how much you prepare, something's going to be.
Live, I mean, it's
even today, like cameras overheating. Didn't expect that to happen.
No.
Something's going to happen.
Weird.
You just got to adapt. So our backup plan, I'm sending Chloe over towards like the visitor locker room, restroom. Okay, maybe we can get an extension cord run out from there and set up, and Mohan and them can call. So leaving Jeremy's camera where it was, running it wirelessly, and then just
We have a lot of fun getting to broadcast that. We have a lot of people that love getting to watch somebody's series, trying to talk to them. we're very thankful to get to bring to our community what we get to bring to them. We're very grateful to our advertisers for allowing us the opportunity to do it. It's not cheap to go out on Friday nights and do what we do, but we're grateful that we have businesses and the community that supports us that gives us the ability to do so. So we're very thankful for that.
Definitely.
When we get stuff all the time of like people are like, oh, we just appreciate everything y'all do. It's like, don't appreciate us.
Yeah, appreciate the
people who are paying money for this to happen. You know,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like Sabo Provisions.
Sabo Provisions, right here. And listen, if you have not walked through the doors of Sabo Provisions,
today's the day.
And you are a man looking for anything manly, or you are a woman looking for anything manly for your man.
Yep.
If
you're looking for a place for your man to stay.
Yeah,
for you to get some.
I got stuff to do. You need to go somewhere. Then come hang out here. Everybody's friendly, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody's great. You can grab a beer and hang out. But I couldn't be more thrilled with our partnership with Sabo Provisions. These guys, Cody and Ethan, they are the best of the best. They're super good dudes.
Top notch.
Love this community.
That's what I was going to say. As much they just love this community so much. So that's like us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
we're peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're like peas and carrots.
just podding peas.
Okay, Jenny.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now is we got about 20 more minutes left in the show. Korey is going to show you another wonderful commercial from Sabo Provisions. We want every person to get to see this. Riley and Hannah Tatum are the stars of this spot, and they make it shine. And then when we come back, we're going to bring Cody and Ethan back in and let them talk a little bit more about the store and a little bit more sports. And did you guys bring up the fact that Ethan's not only wearing an Astros jersey, but it's an Altuve jersey?
We talked about the trash cans, but
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm a little concerned.
Why do y'all not like him, though?
We like Ethan.
No,
we love Ethan.
No, I know we like Ethan.
We think he's a great person.
Jose Altuve,
as he walks by, cuts his head.
Because he has ripped our hearts out 1,000 times.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
He's that guy
player.
that, like, if he were on your team, you would love him. He's the guy you want on your team.
Yeah,
but when he's on the opposite team,
just hate his guts.
We don't want.
It's like Patrick Beverly,
and
which
I think
makes zero sense.
Part of why I hate him so much is like he's not even hateable. I can't even hate him, and I hate him for that reason.
2'3".
It's like he's not even tall enough to be hated.
No, not even.
It's crazy. All right, let's go to a commercial. We'll be right back.
Look at that dress. It is beautiful. Yeah. Ladies, do we really want to drag our husbands out with us to do this? Thankfully, there's a solution. It's called Sabo Provisions. And I mean, we all know we want to be doing something more like this. While he would rather be doing this. Look, we all need our date nights and our lovey time with our spouses. But damn, sometimes I just want to be left alone, you know?
Hey.
Well, so do you.
Yeah, you're right.
So the next time that you want to spend some time away from each other, just drop him off at Sabo. It's like a husband daycare. See, and they get to interact with other husbands. That promotes and encourages emotional development. And best of all, you don't have to worry about your husband coming home and smelling like a man cave. Sabo's grooming services and Texas brands keep your man looking his best. So what are you waiting for? Look at this distinguished gentleman. So come check out Sabo Provisions. It can help you, your husband, and maybe that little dry spell that you're going through.
And we're back here. Sabo Provisions got the Sabos here. How y'all doing?
The Sabos.
We've been called that around town already.
Really? The Sabos?
Really?
Yeah. Is it an endearing term or?
It's fine. It's just not something I'm used to. And then people, Mr. Sabo. I'm like, don't start that.
I feel like that sounds dope though. I would respond to that.
It's a dope last name. It really is, honestly.
There's only 2 families in the whole country, and somehow we're related, but we're on total
opposite. Yeah. Oh man. So we've talked about kind of the vision and everything kind of behind the store. Let's get into some of the stuff you have here. I'm gonna give you 3. What's your top 3 favorite items here at the store? I'm going to put you on the spot. Uh-oh.
I would have to say is our Roosevelt grooming company
Okay.
collection.
I've got a beard brush from them.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, their beard wash, the conditioner, the brush that you have is awesome. But we also got in just recently, probably 2 weeks ago, we got in their skincare. So we got like anti-aging eye cream. We have moisturizer for guys. So trying to kind of bring that into the retrospect to show guys that it's okay to moisturize your face just like your wife does or your girlfriend. You need it, sunscreen, stuff like that. So Roosevelt's pretty
Will
awesome.
you tell him that again? This man has never used lotion
I use
in
lotion
his
this
entire
morning.
life.
My elbows get pretty rough. My knees are ashy right now. I'm
It's
kind of
not
glad we
great.
don't.
Like once a week, I have to tell him, like, dude, you just use lotion.
It's like the
fine.
dad off the Proud Family where he starts a fire with his, you know what I mean, with his ankles.
It's rough.
That's a deep cut there.
It's rough. Anyway,
So you go Roosevelt.
Roosevelt all the way, yeah.
Nice. And you got candles too. You got like Texas branded.
Yes, those are dope.
Candles. They smell amazing.
Yes.
I had to be taught how to smell them in store.
Right.
So there's a glass.
The dome over
The
it.
dome, yeah.
Yeah, and you got to smell the inside of the dome. You smell the candle better when you do that.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
I'm classier now that I've been around Sabo
Yeah.
Provision. You know,
Just making Hopkins
I don't.
County a little bit
yeah,
more classy.
I don't look. You know, I'm not just some Picton country bumpkin. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
We're not bougie. We're classy.
There we
I like
go.
that.
There we go. There we go. So, what's your favorite three? What do you got?
So for me, I like the candles.
Okay.
I like the car fresheners, and then I like
The Drift.
The Drift.
I think I'm
love
going to
those.
scoop one of those up today.
Those are
Yeah.
great.
Believe so.
They last for 30 days. They're nice. And then the leather. I like the wallet because I have a wallet. I love the leather stuff that we have.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
it's all handmade out of commerce.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I think I love the most about Sabo Provisions. It's not just stuff. I'm not coming in here bombarded with 1,000 things that I have to sift through.
Right.
You know what I mean? I come in and there's everywhere I look, there's nice, high quality, good things. And I'm not like we all know.
What's the process like on curating all of
Yeah.
that? Like, I feel like that would be very meticulous.
So
is.
I guess I'm the buyer of most of it.
He is.
So
He's a money spender.
Yeah.
So I'm very. I pay attention to detail and I pay attention to quality of things. So before we put on the shelf, I always try it myself. So we order samples in, or we order just an order just to kind of see. And so we'll use like for instance, Roosevelt. We use the beard wash and conditioner for a little bit, see how it feels, see the smells, the texture. So we try it first, and we also give it to some close friends as well to say, hey, try this out for a week, tell us how you feel, and then if we like it, we'll get it in the store.
Nice.
So everything in the store we've tried before. We've either tasted it, had it on our skin, we used it every day. We burn candles here at the house as well too.
Yeah.
So we take pride in what we've sourced because we also like it ourselves.
Right.
We talk on it.
So there's nothing in the store that isn't personally curated by the two of y'all.
Correct.
That's awesome. And you know, and we've talked about this. The difference between how men shop, how women shop are two totally different things. Men will come in, they'll do one pass through, and then say, all right, we're good.
Yep.
Women are like,
They like the chaos.
yes. My mom used to go to this Sam Moon's over. And that is like, oh my God, like. And this is the opposite, you know. It's like we've got a certain selection, and that's what we're working with. Exactly. And like you said, it's all exact. It's curated specifically, and that's what I think is my favorite thing up here.
And we like everything nice and clean and nothing cluttered, and that's another part of our store.
Ooh,
we like everything
Chad's
clean.
got some. Speaking of curated,
Oh, here we go.
Chad's got some. Yeah, bring it around.
Let's see this.
Tell us about this. That's a dope shirt.
Yeah. So it's so funny. So this right here is a company called Iron Oak. They're actually
Is this your golf people or?
This is going to be this isn't really our golf line, but it's kind of our golf polos that we have. So Iron Oak, they're out of Austin, Texas. They're a brand new company. They started this year, I think. Really, awesome guys. Everything they do is hand pick it. So this right here is called our cockadoodle shirt. It has tons of cocks on it, I guess you'd say. But what's great about it is that they spend good quality on the shirt, so it's still that stretchy material. Awesome golf polo. What we loved about it is attention to detail. So we wanted to get a golf polo, something that's a little quirky and fun, but also bring a little bit of elevated class to it. So the pearl snaps.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow, those are nice.
nice pearl snaps. You can dress it up, dress it down.
Yeah. You can wear that on date night. It's not just a.
Yeah,
just
totally. Totally. And so with these right here, they're they fit very well. So they're actually made for bigger guys. So the founders of the company, a little bit heftier guys, so they fit good on a bigger guy.
Love that.
Unlike some polos, like golf polos, are really tight and slim. They fit really well with a larger guy. So we like that a lot about it. And just having it be made in Austin, Texas, and where it's fabricated, we're close with them. And we're an exclusive retailer in Hopkins County.
Well, it's like a date night, but it's more of a comfortable, you're not so stuffy.
Right.
Exactly.
I didn't even notice those pearl snaps. That is a nice touch.
I like the pearl snaps.
That is nice.
Yeah, I do like the pearl snaps.
What do we got over here?
Yeah, so these are.
Uh-oh. What we got this? What is this?
Oh,
Ooh.
you want to talk on 903?
Premium, the 903 apparel.
Yeah, so 903 apparel. just flying off. So 903 apparel is basically it's two firefighters here in Hopkins
New.
County.
Yeah, Justin Cameron and
Jeremy.
Yes, Jeremy.
Yep.
Yes.
So they started the company. So they're two firefighters. They're active duty. They still go to work every day. This is kind of a side thing they wanted to do. So they created a 903 incorporated apparel. So they have different types of shirts. They have these right here, which is their traditional one. So muscles and mustache. And they have another one that actually has more of the skull on the back of it.
Yeah.
Good quality shirts.
It feels that was kind of the first thing I noticed when I picked it up. Usually when you think of a company that's just starting with shirts, you're not thinking of something, but this is like a very soft, very nice material. Is that theirs as well?
Yeah.
Oh, no. So they got them both in.
Yeah, and they're very comfortable. We don't go clothes shopping anymore. We don't shop for clothes. We take one of everything.
So, and that's kind of what I was like most impressed with was that y'all do it's not just stuff. It's stuff that you believe in, that you use,
correct.
that you have. Oh, man. And then we've got some this is Riley Tatum's, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
This Fire and Co. Now, he was telling me, so this is smoked. God, I can't stand these people behind me. No, I'm playing. I love y'all guys.
So this is Riley Tatum's Fire and Co. Basically, this is their barbecue sauce and their smoked cheeses. This is the white cheddar.
And it's a cold smoke. Like the smoker doesn't get up. But I'm trying to remember what he told me. It was like 150 or something like that.
Correct.
So you get that smoky flavor, but it's still the solid cheese. So if you're doing like a charcuterie board or maybe a barbecue charcuterie board, you could slice that up and have that ready to go.
Definitely. And when we do our charcuterie, and when we do,
God, these guys you're ruining our show over here, guys.
Not looking good for me in the bucket of death this week.
Yeah, it's not.
what's great about it too is when we have our charcuterie boards for our whiskey tastings that we have at the last Saturday of every month, we always try to use products in store. So we always use Fire and Co. cheeses. We always use the barbecue.
That's why it
sauces.
tasted so good.
So it's nice, yeah. What's great about what they do there is that everything they do is either grown on their farm that they use. So like the herbs, like the jalapenos,
Really?
they dry them out, crush them down, put them in here. So yeah, Riley is
he's great.
He's very crafty when it comes to like his foods and his seasonings.
So I did not know that they had they home grew that stuff. I had no clue.
They have a little garden and it's basically all the herbs they take from. They dry it out and they
Makes
they
more
make
sense
their
now why it's
seasonings
so good.
Very fresh. So it's truly Hopkins County.
Corey,
Yeah.
I know we mentioned those earlier. Grab those too as well for anyone
Yeah,
that
and then
wasn't
we've also
watching
got so
earlier in the show. Give the full.
we've also got our. I'm wearing it right now,
yeah,
but it's
the
our
shirt
homecoming
that Corey's
shirt
wearing.
that they've got in white and also gray. It's a one-of-a-kind design.
Can only find
correct?
it here, right?
You can only get it here. You can't get it on Amazon. Can't get it, any other store around.
And if you could, Amazon ain't sending 10% donation.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah,
Blue
and
Blaze.
so for every shirt that's sold, there's a 10% donation that's being made from the profits of that shirt to the Blue Blazes.
Yes, which is awesome.
And we're going to match that
Yes,
at the end of it.
yes.
That is awesome.
And so it's basically 20%. Basically, So 20% of these shirts are going straight back to the Blue Blazes. So how much are one of these shirts right now?
$24.99.
$24. Yep. So it's tax
That's a
and everything,
steal.
$27.
That's a steal right there. You can't
And
get a
as you can
shirt for that,
see, super dope shirt.
Super
Yes.
comfortable, really, honestly, and it's very nice. Very nice.
And we made sure to get the shirts so they're at they're good 60-40 blends. They won't shrink either.
God, just
We're
these
listening.
guys. Hey guys. Unless Texas is scoring, I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, man. And then we've got these El Capitan. Yeah! Okay, sorry about that. So we've got these El Capitan hats. These are nice.
Yeah, so they're Sendero hats. So here's the thing about this. So
they feel good.
Once these hats are gone out of our store, we won't be bringing them back.
Really?
Once all the Sendero products are gone, we won't be getting them back because we're bringing in new products.
Yep.
And it'll be all of our own stuff, Sabo Provision stuff.
But a little bit about Sendero. They're a great company as well too. They're here in Texas. They're out of Waco. Awesome company. They keep more of that Spanish type feel vibe. So you can see El Capitano. They also have a few other shirts too. Little bandito there, yeah. The products are great. Their shirts
They
are
feel
amazing,
good.
super soft. The
And I
hats
think
are
they've
awesome.
got, is this like a little sweat thing
Yeah,
on the
it
inside
is,
right
yeah.
there?
Oh,
That's
nice.
I've noticed that earlier to kind of keep it from looking rough. Now this is actually what I'm going to be purchasing today. It is now you talk about class right now. This is a classy item. So this is a Drift starter kit of an air freshener for your car. It goes on your visor. And dude, like, now how long has this been out? Like this tester, would you say?
4 days now.
Really, and it smells so good. Like it smells like y'all just opened it. Really. So as you see, it pops off. This little wood piece pops off. It smells so good. It really does. And then it just pops right back on, and it's simple. It just goes right on. When this, in 3 years, when this is done smelling good, you just buy a new one, and then you pop the other one back on.
Actually,
So
30 days.
What we do is when your smell runs out, if you bring it back into the store, we'll sell you another for 20% off.
Really? Wow, that's awesome. I was thinking about that earlier. How that worked about the
We just sell you a whole new kit for 20% off.
Grove Mountain Greens and a sugared citrus. That smells amazing. Miss it. Miss it.
I figured he was going to miss the 5-yard field goal.
Yeah.
No, that smells very good.
Yeah, smell that.
I can smell it
Get
from
you
here,
one.
yeah.
No, get you.
I believe you. I
Okay,
can
get
smell
you.
it from here. It smells very good.
It smells so good. But yeah, that's amazing. Guys, this has been fun. It's been really fun.
Again,
Honestly,
thank y'all so much for having us today,
Yeah.
and thank y'all for telling us all about the store and everything.
Yeah,
Any final word before we get out of here? Obviously, we've talked in depth, but just for anyone,
Also,
kind
they've
of
got stickers and stuff too.
Yes.
That's the old logo, correct? You got a new logo, new sticker.
Yep.
Yeah, zoom in on that, Chad. Check out that sticker. That's a sticker right there. Sticker. There we go. But yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Tyler, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, no, your guys just going to give y'all one final opportunity to kind of tell people either about the store or just anything you want to say to the viewers here in Hopkins County.
Yeah, so stop in. We're here over at 214 Main Street, so right in the middle of everything. We're open 7 days a week, which is not common in a lot of stores downtown. So Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday, we're open from 10 to 7 now.
Yes.
And then Saturday and Friday, we're open from 10 to 8. And then on Saturday, we're open from Sunday 12 to 4. Yeah, so that's for our fall hours, but we're here. We're here to help you out.
Tell the people about your memberships real quick. I don't think we touched on that at all.
So basically our memberships, we call it the husband daycare. So it's basically, we have a 3-tiered membership. The first one's a starter membership, that's what we call it. It's $250 for a year, or it's $25 a month. It gives you access to 2 free beers a day. But also gives you a number of other things, too, like 15% off in store. It gives you access to our events like our whiskey tastings that we have once a month, our cigar talks that will start back up again. And then other memberships go to $450 a year or $45 a month, or $650 a year, $65 a month. And it just depends on which one it is. You go up to 20% off in store. You get beer washings once a month. Hand and facial treatment, so the girls will take care of you. But really the big thing about it is just having a place to come and hang out with guys and build new connections and just get away.
Yeah.
You had mentioned the whiskey tastings once a month. Do you know do y'all have a date for the next one of those? Or
The next one, the 28th.
Yes.
Nice.
It's a Saturday from 5 to 8. We'll have 4 whiskeys you taste, so basically $20 to come in. The $20 basically covers your food. We have a full charcuterie board. It also pays for your cigar that you get as well, too.
Nice.
And the whiskey basically is complimentary, so we make you an old-fashioned. So
Yeah.
just giving you a chance to kind of taste and talk about things.
You try 4 different whiskeys, and whatever whiskey you like the most will make you an old-fashioned.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sold.
Awesome. You said that is October
Sold.
28th.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, again, guys, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today. Korey, you got any final?
No, man. I think if you're not at Sabo, you're doing it wrong. I really do.
Go Stros.
I really do. Yeah, y'all will be open
Yes.
way past. Yeah.
What?
Till
How
8
late did you say?
o'clock.
Till 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Wow. Yeah. Catch every game. You can come
Watch
in,
all the games. here
purchase something, buy a little something, sit back, relax, have a beer.
today. It would be dumb not to.
Yeah,
I mean,
honestly,
yeah.
at this point. So, heck yeah. Any
Yeah.
final thoughts?
No, I just want to again thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We will be the next thing we'll be doing, I guess, Wednesday night Down and Out, and then Friday night homecoming for the Sulphur
Yeah.
Springs Wildcats.
Big deal day.
Join us at 7 p.m. for that. Thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us.
See y'all then.